Hello, welcome to a few die shorts, but in a hot tub. Welcome to session 4 of Adventures in Anqkorveil, and yeah, I felt like this session should be in a hot tub, so we're in a hot tub. Say hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
I like the
God.
hot tub stream.
Why
It's
is mine
so-
so small?
amazing.
I don't know. I'm getting
I've
fixed.
shrunk in the wash.
It's fixed now. Okay, so we here at the Wise Bear Inn uh, felt the need to relax after me having a near breakdown of trying to get shit together for the stream. So we have a hot tub now, which will be brought out for emergencies like this. Chill, relax. Don't ask what the water is. Maybe some of my DM slime here. I hope everyone here enjoys the temporary look. We got Captain Reggie down here at the bottom chilling with us, even though he's just ahead.
He deserves to have a good time.
He's a small
Always.
man.
He's just gonna become extra pruny, like I said. But last time, our party here returned from the wilderness after picking up a wagon, horses, and a child. Uh, they found the dead body side of the road. That was pretty neat, right, guys? Dead bodies
Yeah.
were always interesting, especially whenever they have secret notes.
I'm a hoarder.
True. Come back into town. You guys did a little shopping, got some things prepared for your journey south, and you managed to talk Mel, the young wizard, into joining your party instead of going off to wizard school. Sounds like a bad influence to me. But who am I to judge? I only go with whatever the hell you guys decide to go with. Anyways, let's get it started with the party awaking in the greatest inn in Talundazar. The morning is yours, my happy little adventurers.
We could eat breakfast first.
Yeah.
We could find some
I do-
outside breakfast. I feel like Mahir wants to get out of this place as soon as possible.
What, you don't like the innkeeper?
He feels so awkward. He wants to run.
What do you mean? I thought he liked you.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm giving you a hard time. But, yeah,
Guys.
sure, maybe breakfast and on the road.
I was thinking we could like sit down at a table for the last time in a while.
Oh, true. Seats.
I mean, we
Like
could
this
eat
seats
on the
too.
road. We could.
You can eat on the road, it's
Or
possible.
we could sit down and relax at a table and eat our food slowly without any bugs
You know
attacking our
what?
food.
Hobbs accidentally shot you in the back yesterday, so whatever you want to do, I'll do what you want.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good deal. I'd take him up on that, Hobbs.
Let's eat here. Gotta talk about what we're even doing at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be important.
Where are we going?
True. Okay, for this is your time to shine and lead, I guess.
Go get
Guys,
breakfast.
you guys
And
get
then
dressed,
grill.
I
get your
told
stuff
you all
packed
where
and ready.
we were going to head. Right?
No.
No, you just said down south, I think, wasn't it? That's all we know so far.
I feel like that's descriptive enough.
No.
Well, it was technically in the helipad. Question is, does Ianthe remember where they're supposed to be going? Better yet, does Anna remember?
I mean, Anna remembers, and I remember. I thought I told everyone where we were headed. We're headed to
Okay.
Arakzar. See, I know where. I know what I'm doing.
What is
right?
that?
That's where
Place
it's
down
heading.
south.
Yeah, place down south, isn't it?
It should be somewhere along the roads. We have a map.
Yeah, you guys do have a map.
I can read maps. I can guide us.
Let me go ahead and add
Shouldn't
that
be that hard.
to rules there, since I forgot to do it yesterday. Because I very capable.
We believe in you.
I am so with it today, guys. This hot tub is totally not going in my head. Okay, all player girls, there you go. Congratulations, you guys now have a map.
Ooh.
Nice.
Map.
Man.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah. So we're headed west and then south and then west on the road again. West, south.
Road again.
Words.
Southwest.
I can do maps.
Mhm.
I'm talented.
Mhm.
That's what she keeps telling herself.
I'm not wrong. I have many talents.
Yeah.
I'd like to name one, but I don't know any.
Anyways, you guys
You're good
head
at putting
downstairs.
people to sleep.
That bores me to sleep all the time. Anyways, you guys pack up, head downstairs, and there is the familiar face of Captain Reggie, already enjoying the early bird special. Morning! Got my
Good
grips here.
morning.
Come on, join me. Got the wagon parked outside and ready to go whenever.
Nice kid.
The kid is following you all. He kind of stayed with you.
We've already lost a child.
Where's the child? Where's the child?
Right behind you.
Pulls on your sleeve or something.
The super sneaky boy.
One good hand.
I suppose I'll order 2 eggs. I'll get a little bit for the boy.
Oh, thanks.
Don't need you casting spells on an empty stomach.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you. Anyways, you all order your complimentary breakfast. Anything that you guys would like to discuss before heading out, or screw it, hit the road? Going on a road trip.
I thought it might be nice to give everyone the opportunity to say hi to Limber.
That's probably a good idea.
He doesn't bite the horses.
Well, we'll find out.
At least we know what language commands it responds to now.
Crazy, the beast living with goblins understood goblin. Anyways, you guys enjoy your nice meals. On the way out, Mahir, you catch a glimpse of the owner. She gives you a little bit of a wink and toodaloo with the fingers.
Oh god. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna walk out. I'm just gonna hide.
That's fair. But, Reggie pulls the wagon around front. You guys load up your things. And Veronica comes around the corner of the inn with a large dog, wolf-like creature, an elongated face and very sharp teeth, punched back, with a brand new leather harness and muzzle.
Oh, she must be insane.
Veronica,
Well,
if you would like to introduce...
who wants to stay first? This is Limber. If I'll find some small bits of fish, and you can all say hello that way. Hopefully, it won't be an association with food, and more an association with kindness.
Yeah, I'll feed the fella, but I ain't getting close to it.
Yeah, Mahir's got short arms. He'll be very cautious.
You just toss him the fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna let me hand go.
Just don't let Mel do it.
Veronica would be sure to sort of like hold the harness close, but sort of be down on Limber's level to see if that sort of helped equal things out.
It seems... Limber seems a bit agitated with the situation of being muzzled and new people. But overall, with you holding onto the harness and everything, it's not jerking away or anything, but just growling a little bit. Like a dog meeting new people.
Hobbs, what's the word for good in Goblin? Sort of like as a see if we can have like a comfort thing.
I'll give you some rough words. I don't know if there's a word for good in Goblin.
There is, and you would know it. So go ahead, share. What is the word for good for goblin?
Oh,
Putting you on the spot.
This is more than I was ready for.
It's D&D. You gotta be ready, man. Gotta be ready at all times.
You need to make a new con line.
I'm joking, man. You about to come up with anything.
My brain broke.
Hobbs gives you the word for good.
Vonnie will sort of like, while trying to stroke their head or chest, sort of like repeat this word for good. See if it brings.
As soon as your hand touches it, it starts growling louder.
Yeah. At that point, I guess you'll just sort of hold on to the harness and keep repeating the word. And then, gesture to everyone like, I guess we're ready to go now.
Well, it is surprisingly well trained. It hasn't tried to attack anyone yet.
Yeah.
Why the emphasis on attack?
Well, it's a war. We've been fighting these things in the woods. I just figured they're all,
Of course, this one's a pup, so it's a little less than half the size of the orcs you were fighting.
Okay.
And it's muzzled and harnessed, so
Yeah.
a lot harder to kill you whenever it can't.
Makes sense.
My thinking was that there might be room in the wagon for him, or I'll just sort of like sit at the back of the wagon and sometimes walk with him, sometimes sort of hold the chain while he walks.
All right.
Yeah, just keep a close eye, I suppose.
But this distance from the horses makes probably everyone happy.
Guys, if there's anything else you guys want to do before loading up?
Veronica had some gold, which might as well go to rations, I guess. Worst case scenario.
Okay, you guys go ahead and load up in the wagon. Reggie takes you to a general store at the edge of town. Just like general supplies, where you can buy your rations. How much do you
Howdy.
want to buy?
What's the going rate on rations? I've got 10.
Burly, dwarven guy comes around the corner. He's more beard than dwarf.
We got all kinds of rations. All kinds of good stuff. You like fish? We got a lot of fish.
Preferably something that would last a bit.
It's salted. It's salted, don't worry about it. I heard you in the back there. No, it's not 10 gold for a ration. I want to keep my business alive, don't I?
Well, I'll be happy to part with 10 gold for a nice sum of rations.
Well, that's good. Hold on, as soon as my computer stops trying to mess up. They ain't point of sale system.
It's an advanced general store.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, you can get yourself, it's a day 10 gold. Oh, it's a 10 gold.
Yes.
Okay, well, congratulations. Got yourself 20 days worth of rations.
Oh, that will do splendid. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Goes just his belt, goes to the back of his storehouse, and brings out a crate of various rations. Not all the same, but definitely well kept. Jerkies, nuts, little chocolate candies with hard shells.
They're mine.
Vani would do her best to sort of like wrap her arms around the crate and bring it back to the wagon.
It's
How many
pretty
days
heavy, but
journey
you
is
get it.
it south? Should we get some horse feed as well?
There's grass.
That works.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
would
sure
anyone
we
like to
can
make
find,
a animal handling
occasional
check?
dried fruit.
Do you want to make an animal handling check to check on these
Yes.
creatures? Go ahead.
20.
Oh,
The grass will make for a nice snack, but since they'll be pulling wagons, they'll probably need a little more nutrition. Just some dry grass on the side of the road.
Yes, this is right. We should get the horses some food.
How many days journey is it to the next town? I can get enough food till we get there.
Let me look at this map.
It's gonna be 5 silver per horse per day.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So we got 2, so 10 silver a day, essentially.
If nothing goes wrong, it'll take us 2 days.
Wait, what?
What?
I'll go ahead and get
What?
3 days worth then. Just in case we run into anything.
All right.
30 gold.
30 gold. It's 5 silver per day per horse. You said 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 silver. or
30
3 gold.
silver, that's what I meant. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be, it'll be 3 gold.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
if
didn't
you
know
want to
that.
get him one hell of a
30
sip, go
gold.
ahead.
No.
No, but I was bad at math.
Multiple traveling with the horses, God.
Eating better than us.
Got them those golden apples and golden carrots. Man, the carrots have carrots. Anyways, you buy the horse feed and everything, load the rations for you and your steeds up in the wagon. Anything else? Does Ianthe want to buy any extra bedrolls?
No, I already one. I don't need 3 this time around. I'll get more later.
Oh, we've already modified the wagon to have like a sun shelter thing, haven't we?
Did we?
Did we?
Or did we
Well,
just
could,
talk
we
about
could do
it?
that now.
You
Yeah.
talked
I
about it.
bought the tent, so we can do it now.
Can do it later.
If you want to, now's a good chance. You guys are just kind of waiting on
Sure.
getting rations and stuff. So Hobbs would be a good one for
Sure.
that.
Let's try.
Well, I'd be happy to help, even if it's just holding a pig still or something.
Sounds great.
I'd be happy to, but probably won't be much use.
I'll be happy to watch.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
What tools are you proficient with, Hobbs?
Technically, thieves' tools, tinker's tools, and wood carvers. Mechanically,
I've got
everything.
I've got painter's supplies.
My all-purpose tool, if I know what tool I need, I can make it into that, and then I'm proficient with it.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check and just add your proficiency modifier.
Okay. So,
So you can just roll save probably. If that works for you.
Oh, while we're doing this, I might actually buy just like some commoner clothes so I can fit in the next town a little better.
That could help. While you're in the store, Hobbs and Veronica do manage to get a pretty nice little cover to this wagon for the spare tent.
Yay.
Nice.
You want commoner clothes? Clothes? You want traveler, common clothes? What you looking for?
Yeah, traveler clothes, I guess.
Traveler clothes? Okay.
You don't stoop down that low.
Yeah, of course not.
You can get some not to your extent nice, but some nice traveler's clothes for 6 gold.
Okay. I'll do just 60 silver.
All right. Anything else?
I'm finally good.
These clothes are fairly loose, breathable, has a thick cloak that goes with it to keep off any rain and some of the harsher elements. Feels pretty good. Coming out in your new garb, you see that the wagon is ready to go. Rations and covering and all.
Road trip.
Yay, road trip! On board, board to whip it on board. Anyways, you guys hop into the wagon. Reggie whips the reins, and you guys are off. Anything anyone wants to discuss on this first leg of your journey? No?
What do we know about this city that we're going to? Arakzar.
I would like Mahir to make a history check.
Okie dokie. Oh, 17.
It is a... Mahir would know that this is a smaller town. It is a port town. So not too much foreign exchange goes on here. It's mostly local fishery that works primarily with marble horse, despite being imperial. It's kind of the rougher sister city to town, to the first town that you'll be coming across, Narakoth. Where Narakoth is more heavily militarized. The latter is, the prior is not as well regulated. So there's occasionally the pirates that will come through, so they don't really cause much trouble, because that would be kind of dumb. But you've heard that it can be a rough place sometimes. If Mahir would like to convey the
Have any
information.
of us been traveling?
Yeah, so it's not big, and it's a bit rough sometimes. But yeah, it does some trading with Marble Horse, which is where I'm from. Wait, have I told you guys this? No, I haven't. Ah, yeah, I'm from there. Nice little dwarven kingdom. But yeah.
Are you much of a traveller then? I've never really gone much places.
No, I haven't really gone anywhere before. I decided, I'll go out, pave my own way in the world, that kind of thing. Get some stories to tell, carry a part to your people. I mean, killing was it an ogre? Yeah, I think it was. Killing one of those wasn't on my list necessarily, but that happened, which was quite cool. I'll have to be writing a song about that soon. But yeah.
How about you, Cassius? You look a well-travelled man.
Traveled for trade back in my day, but I guess similar to Mahir, I just got up and left town one day. Actually, a strange thing, I maybe have met one magic user my whole life up until now, and now I'm in a wagon with 3.
Yeah, same here, to be fair.
Crazy to think about.
Mel chime
Hey,
in.
I've
Real quick, Mel's just gonna chime in. I haven't been to Narakoth, but we should probably be careful. I hear magic's highly regulated there.
Hate it already.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. Oh, that and it being very lawful. I don't really mesh well with that, given my upbringing.
You could just try and go around it.
It's
Uh,
long.
I mean, so long as we're on good behavior, should be fine, right?
Yeah,
me
just
me
like
and Limber can pop in for the horse feed that we may need and come back out.
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt. I just thought I should mention that.
it's fine. What's the worst?
Thank you for your insight.
we could go to prison.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
fine.
We
don't
could
wanna
get
go to
killed.
prison.
I feel like getting killed is nicer than going to prison.
Reggie speaks up. The boy's right. Boy's right. You want to be on your best behavior there. Empire's got a lot of pull in that area. You don't want to go pissing off the mage hunters.
Oh,
You're what now?
Mage hunters.
Yeah, I don't like the first part of that one, or the second part of that one.
Yeah, if they see any of y'all using magic, you'll be in for some questioning or worse. And
especially
depending
since I
on
don't
what
think any of
happens,
us
you'll be
are-
lucky if you're sent to prison.
I don't like that.
Too bad none of us are licensed.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
I was very close before everything fell apart.
What happened with that? Seem like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I was almost done with my apprenticeship and got accused of murder,
You?
so I left. Yep,
Uh,
a little surprising,
Boy.
right?
yeah, don't seem the type, but of course I've only known you for a day or so.
I'm not. I'm not the type to commit murder.
Well, just be on your best behavior in the city. But you should be there by the end of the day, hopefully. All goes right. Weather looks like it's gonna stay clear too.
Ah, lovely.
As you guys travel along the road. Mel speaks up again. You guys have been on the road for quite a while, just idle chit chat back and forth. Still, like I said, Mel speaks up. So you guys are pretty strong from what I saw. I mean, I didn't see much because I was unconscious for most of that fight. But you guys went head first into a troll, fought off those warg riders. You guys are pretty awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah, I've had a few matches back in my day. It's just a lot of it is about dodging the attack, if anything.
Nah, you just gotta get in there and then get your hands dirty sometimes with the yoga. Gosh.
To be fair, Mel, you're pretty awesome too. I mean, you've killed a couple of goblins. You attacked a troll. You're not dead. It's very things to be proud of.
Yeah,
I'm sure
but-
there's more, but I can't count that.
I was technically one of the strongest in my little bandit tribe, but I couldn't save everyone. So I slept on it last night, and I want to become strong like you guys. I don't want to lose any more family.
Well, you understand none of that is your fault. The crane and whatever else that came in, they're the wrongdoers there.
I understand that. It's just if I was stronger, then I probably could have got us away before they were able to catch up.
Well, that is certainly a good reason for wanting to get stronger.
Is there anyone you guys couldn't save?
I managed to get myself tricked, and I hurt a close friend of mine. But well, I guess that's a different kind of not saving.
Well, I guess
Yeah, sometimes you're
accidental
just in
betrayal is
the.
kind of like not saving someone. And we're working towards saving Miss Ianthe's grandfather.
This is not so much as saving him as much as finding him. Grandfather
Oh.
can usually take care of himself. I just don't know where he is.
Wait, he can take care of himself.
And well, yeah.
Is he a wizard too?
Yeah, he is. He taught me pretty much everything I know, and he knows way more stuff than I do.
You can see that he's getting excited, and on the wagon stands up and walks towards you, kind of jittering a bit with every bump. Do you think he can teach me?
I'm sure he could. He doesn't have a lot of spare time, so he didn't teach me everything he knows. But I'm sure if we ask him, he would be able to help us.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah, no worries.
glad I came.
I'm glad you came with us.
Hits a bump and he nearly falls over. Stumbles
Right,
back.
sit down.
Stumbles back to the bench on the side.
If you want, we can look over some of my spells. Whilst, we're not doing really anything. Just reading through things that could be useful to you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
Right. Squidge over. I'm gonna just move so I'm closer to Mel, and I'll open up my spellbook on Mage Armor so we can start teaching him that.
Okay.
First step to saving everybody is saving yourself.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
It's the first thing you should cast as a wizard when you wake up. Alrighty.
I mean, I don't know much, but I do have a couple spells.
We can always share.
I know something called Burning Cans, Sky Self and Shield.
Ooh, I have shield too. It's a really good spell. I haven't had much use for it yet, I suppose, because I rarely get hit.
Saved me whenever
It's a
we
good
got
spell
attacked by
to
the
have.
ogre.
Yeah.
Or
Alright.
You two chit chat about magic, and you go over casting of mage armor. He's going to listen to you for a little while, and after a while, he's going to begin writing in his own spell book.
Nice.
While the idle chit chat's going on, Veronica might just sort of nod to Cassius and say, "Nice knife."
The new one?
Oh, hey, it's looking good.
Yeah. You're talking about the one we found in the cave, right?
Does it seem to do anything special, or?
I pull it out. Well, in the dark, it does seem to glow. Other than that, I don't know much.
Well, I guess you can't blame your blade for if you get yourself shaven at night, I guess.
Yes, I no longer have an excuse for that.
Technically, it's a
But,
rapier, so it'd be really, really hard to shave. But it's made for poking and not cutting.
Slicing.
But while in your
Yeah, probably
journey,
wouldn't.
oh, good. About an hour after Ianthe begins teaching about mage armor, it's about midday, and Reggie says that he's going to pull off at the crossroads, where you guys can have yourself a little break. Very large road. You guys have passed several travelers. Nothing notable, just occasional farmers and such. On the crossroads here, you do see where on one side there's a small campsite of some common folk taking a little break, like yourselves. And then at the center of the crossroads, you do see a shrine. One that Cassius would be familiar with. A shrine to Avandra.
Yes, the best shrine. That, my friends, would be a shrine dedicated to the goddess of luck and fortune, which she has blessed me so kindly over the years with.
Well, let's hope she don't stop now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Now you're about to
you've
lose the other
already
eye.
found a lapse.
She's not there every day.
Maybe you should give her something, so that you don't lose your other eye.
Yeah.
That's what you do at shrines, right?
Or like your foot or a limb,
Maybe I should.
something like that.
You know what? I'll fold up my very fancy red cloak and just leave it at the shrine.
The end of an era.
As
I
Reggie
know.
pulls off and you guys get off the wagon, stretch and everything, Cassius pulls out his red cloak, wanders over to this wayward shrine of Avandra. And are you just gonna fold it up and lay it in front of it? Because you do see that there's like various flowers, incense, various little knickknacks and such.
Yeah, I'll place it in an appropriate spot and fold it up nicely, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send you something real quick.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Get rid of my fine clothes.
Your eye grows back now.
Oh,
Put
I
just something
think
in
I have a
Discord
praise
chat.
Okay.
Not sure why it did it as an image, but sure, why not?
Sweet. Yeah, that works.
You do feel a powerful connection giving this offering. Something from home. It's just a calm feeling in the air. It's like there's a weight lifted. As you sit a moment and just contemplate where you've come so far, head back over to the wagon where the others are. Taking a little break. Horses are getting a little snack of grass. Reggie's keeping an eye on them. Mel's writing down in his spell book as Ianthe watches over him. Pops and Veronica just chilling, watching everything going on, stretching. And a little before you guys are prepared to load back up, you hear a growl. Veronica, you would have heard this growl before on your way to Kalandazar. The growl of a bear.
Oh,
Making the way down the crossroads from the southwestern direction, sorry. You see what appears to be a very large, furry silhouette of a bear walking down the road. What appears to be a backpack and a small humanoid figure on top. Comes closer. You see that it is indeed a very large brown bear. And as you see atop him, aside from various bags of storage, you see what appears to be a halfling. Large, bushy mustache. Fairly nice traveling attire. It looks like he's got that very noble vibe, but it also looks like he's ready to go for a hunt. And he's got what appears to be a musket slung around his back. As he approaches the center of the crossroads, he gets down from his bear, which appears even bigger next to the halfling, and he goes up and makes a little offering to the shrine. Walks over to the patch of grass to the other side of the crossroads and just takes a little break, opens up a little pack of rations and begins to take a snack.
And Vonnie will make sure that Limber isn't getting any ideas.
Bonnie, go ahead and make a... Not Bonnie, but everyone else make a perception check.
Not a bear now.
And you guys
Ow.
suck.
Ah.
No one rolled above a 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know what? We'll see if Mel can do anything for you. Wow, Mel can actually do something.
Wow. Well, dude.
Should be studying right now.
You got distracted by the giant bear.
Yeah,
No,
the
we just-
fairground
we
is
just-
pretty distracting. He takes a look at the bear, this very odd side of the halfling and his steed. Kind of looks up from his book as he's in the middle of writing. Miss Ianthe? I think that guy's staring at us.
Is he staring at us?
Pop your head up, take a look at him. Yep, he's taking a look at you. As soon as you meet eyes with him, he gives you a little wave.
I'll wave back. Alright. I mean, there is a lot of us. And we have a large dog, wolf.
Yeah, you are a very
We're
odd
staring at him.
side.
On a click.
He
We're all
But-
staring at him, he's staring at us.
he puts his snacks
I
back
look.
into a little pouch and sits up and does a little click to his bear, and they both cross the road towards you all. Good evening.
I'll
Oh yes.
You're known.
What's it, Veronica?
well, I was just having definite hold of Limber in this case.
All right. Good noon. You're certainly a colorful lot here.
Like your bear.
Oh, thank you. She says she likes you, Grizzy. He wraps his arms around the bear's neck, not even coming close to half the neck, just nuzzling up to it. Bear's face. "Ooh."
That's an adorable name for a bear.
Mhm.
Well, my name is Tack Thornbread. I am currently traveling this great world of ours. And I have yet to see a hobgoblin person, as well as a blue elf,
That's me.
let alone with a warg.
Point at Veronica. That belongs to her.
Ah,
Wait,
Do you want to see my
he's
cat?
slightly friendly.
That's a lie.
it doesn't look quite friendly. But you
Well,
mentioned a cat.
She's working on it.
Slightly.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift Mischief up in my arms up to the bear. Well, not up to the bear, just like up so that he can see better.
Oh.
Mischief scream.
Are those wings?
I'm gonna put him on my head.
Fascinating. Where did you ever find
We
such a
couldn't
creature?
get any more. At home actually.
Where would home be? You
Um,
don't mind my asking?
it's somewhere off of Talendazar, I'm pretty sure. I walked. It's a tower in the middle of a forest. I don't think there's any roads connecting to it. At least I didn't see any roads connecting to it.
I will have to keep my eyes out. I'm heading that direction anyways.
Feel free to. It's... Well, the tower's locked currently, so I don't think you'll be able to get in. But feel free to look around. I'm sure Grandfather wouldn't mind.
Oh, so
Are you
there's...
describing your home right now?
Well, yeah.
A tower in the woods?
Tower in the woods a little bit off from Talendazar. Why?
He's just kind of nodding in surprise.
I mean, is that strange? We didn't live in a city, but I mean, I feel like that's just normal, right? Right?
Yeah.
What is normal anymore?
That's very true.
Hobbs does have a point.
Saying that Hobbs looks off into the horizon,
What is no?
eyes dead.
Oh, poor
I used to be a farmer.
Interesting. So there's more of your kind as well?
I mean, there were only like 3 of us in the tower at a time, so no. I guess. I mean, maybe somebody else is a blue elf. I've never met a blue elf before.
Wait, so your grandfather isn't a blue elf?
No.
Curious. I'll keep my
I
eyes
live
out.
to be curious.
I've never met a hobgoblin before.
Well, considering you're here, that doesn't really surprise me. But, you know what does surprise me?
He points to your back, Hobbs.
Yeah?
That musket you got there.
Oh, yes. Took this from a goblin.
Goblin.
I wonder if
Yup.
that's where that shipment went. Why do I see it for a moment?
You Sure. Hand it over.
He runs. No.
Oh, I shoot him.
Nothing.
He pulls a little monocle out of a pocket. Looks around the musket.
Perhaps this is one of my companies. One of the older models, though. First generation, it seems. We did some sort of modifications to it.
Yeah. Cleaned it up. Had a little bit of flair, you might say.
Looks like you did a good job.
What happened to be interested in working for me, wouldn't you?
I'm kind of working currently.
apart.
What?
Someone that's skilled with weapons like you? Come on. You can work for me. Look over at the Iron Thorn.
Iron Thorn.
Yes. I'm the owner. We manufacture the latest in firearm technology.
Wow.
Right in the heart of the
Where?
Empire.
Where? Oh, I've never been there.
Well, it is a good distance away. And where are you all heading anyways?
South.
Arakzar.
Yes, actually there a couple of weeks ago, actually. Not too bad, a little rough. Not bad. Got some good food there. But, well, you're heading... Sadly not heading towards the Empire. But after you're done with, whatever job you're working on now, I would, the offer's open.
Thank you. My name is Hobbs, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hobbs. Reaches a small hand out to you and hands you back your musket.
Take it. Shake his hand.
Downright pleasure to meet you all. If you're ever in the Empire, please, don't hesitate if you need any more firearms. Like, some of you might have a discerning taste for that kind of thing. Anyways, me and my girl here best be on the road. He jumps up, leg over the neck of the bear. Alright, Grizzy. Enough break for now. We're almost to town.
Good luck on your travels.
Hey,
Good luck to
Grizzy.
you all.
Oh, if you happen to see a giant crane, or you'd recommend giving it a good what for?
Well, I mean, I've seen plenty of cranes back in the Empire and some large towns. Usually building buildings. What kind of...
This one talked and was kind of a dick.
Eats people.
a talking crane? Oh, this world is magical. Gives a bit of a chuckle as he has the bear turn and begin walking down the crossroads. And you all pack back up and get back on the road. Heading to Narokov.
Ugh.
Of course, once you get closer, you can decide whether or not you want to skirt around it. Unless you want to take a harder route directly to Arakzar, which the wagon will be moving slower and it'll be far more dangerous. Choice is yours.
3 days of horse feed. So,
Safe is good.
yeah.
Continuing down the main road.
Yeah.
All right. If anyone's keeping watch, just roll me a perception check.
I'd probably be busy with Limber.
I'm
Yeah,
busy
but
with Mel.
Busy with guitar.
Mel does have the spell written now.
Nice. And I'm just gonna do my research on my other spell. I'm gonna work it very fast.
Looks like we're working with Hobbs 10 then.
As you are making your way down the road, Mel finishing up his riding. Calm, quiet, idle chit chat. Until about hour 3. When Hobbs,
looking off, just towards the northern wood, you do see a peculiar shine above the trees. Some sort of somewhat shiny dome peeking right above the trees, about a half-hour walk from where you guys currently are, it seems. And with that perception check, you don't get much more detail, but it's just a interesting little bit out in the woods.
Nice. Look at this weird dome thing.
The top of a tower. Is there another tower in the woods? Do I have cousins?
It's another
Yes, 'cause
grandpa
everyone that
with
lives in the
blue
tower
elf.
is related to you.
That's how it works, right?
If anyone would like to make another perception check, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll
Let's-
click a button.
So far, so good.
What is that? A 4. A natural 1, actually.
Veronica, taking your focus away from Lumber for a moment, you do see what appears to be almost like kind of a face underneath this dome. Almost like it's a giant head of sorts. With the bridge of the nose seen, and what appears to be a large glass eye crack, and another one where it appears to be missing from glass.
Would I know something like this from like religious studies or anything?
Make a history check.
Oh, more buttons.
Other than it kind of appearing close to either a some sort of statue, you can't really make out what it is.
Why, I
This
think
thing
there's
is
some sort
very
of
large.
statue, maybe. Okay.
We want to go look at it.
I mean, what harm could it do, right? It's interesting. I wanna
Would we
go.
have to? Would we have to leave the road?
Yeah.
Well, looking into the woods, it does seem like it would be very hard for the wagon to maneuver through it. But Reggie does offer to stay with the wagon as you guys run off.
How'd you want to come
Oh,
with?
I think Lember could do with a bit of a walk, maybe.
Let's go.
I mean, worst case, if there's any ogres, I'm sure I could take care of it.
You know,
Yeah, we can let you just handle one by
Yeah.
yourself. We'll just watch.
Did
yeah.
it all last time.
Next
Mel,
time
do
we
you wanna
will
come
not
with us?
help you.
Or do you want to stay with the cart?
Who is that directed towards?
Mel.
Oh.
Would he like to come with?
He looks to Reggie and then looks off into the woods. I'm gonna go with you guys.
Nice.
Good boy. Could be full of magical secrets.
It's just interesting. If you're a wizard and not curious, what's wrong with you?
This
Right?
is the true test of Reggie's character, by the way. If we come back and he's left with all the horse feed.
You would never.
He's gone off with a bunch of Russians and horse feed. And
Yeah.
It would be a really dick
What-
move if he
what's
ends up
it
dying.
Yeah.
Lord.
What a dick.
Hey, Reggie, you had one job, and that was live.
Well, the payment to Reggie can just go to the child, right? How it works.
Wow.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Uh,
Reggie pulls the wagon off the side of the road as you guys load out and make your way into the woods. Whoever is heading this little journey, go and make a survival check.
I go in front.
Oh, with the front. Oh,
We're at the front. You can
Apparently,
roll.
apparently Mahir's in charge.
Mahir's now. He led in the
Fearless
other
Mahir.
Luckily, he just scraped by.
part.
Brave, fearless Mahir leads your little party through the woods. And for a second there, he seems to have lost the direction, but finds his way back. And after about 20 or so minutes, you do see a bit of a clearing in the woods, a little up ahead. Filled with a massive form of what appears to be a sitting warforged. As you get closer, still no movement. But you do see where there appears to be mold, and nature seems to be overtaking the whatever this is. But as it sits, one leg propped up on the ground, the other leg slumped over, one of the arms detached, laying on the ground, and the head hung just above the trees. And upon approaching the clearing, quiet. Except for a couple birds that seem to have made roost upon this giant. It is easily 20, maybe 30 feet tall, standing.
This is amazing.
Move.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Well, I was asking Hobbs whether we would move.
It looks like it used to.
Can you make it move?
I could try.
Do we
That's
want to
that's
make
a
it move?
big job.
It's a
Depends on
big
what
thing.
powers this creature.
Make a Tinker Tools check.
Okie dokie.
Or
What could go wrong?
oh dang,
Oh,
25, the natural
Wow.
20.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Looking around, it's pretty badly damaged and would take a while to repair properly. It seems like some parts would have to be replaced on it, but looking around, and it appears to be a gigantic warforged or golem of some sort. And looking around, you do find what appears to be an access point to enter this giant at the lower back, where the base of the spine would be for a human. This appeared to be some sort of door.
Want to take a closer look? Or let me rephrase that. Does anyone want to come with me while I take a closer look?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Come check it out.
yeah.
Well, I might
come-
stay outside of
come.
Limbo. We'll have a sniff around.
Alright.
Good.
See you in a few.
And see if I can get this approach and see if I can get this door open.
Using your Tinker's tools in the natural 20 with 25, I would say it just takes you a minute to get it because it's been here for a very, very long time. It just takes you a little bit, but you do manage to break it open. And with a little brute force, you guys are able to slide the door open.
How's it look in here?
Climbing up inside to take a look around. Very dark, except for a couple holes in the body where some light is coming in. Not really much to see normally, but luckily, hobgoblin. Very odd tech. You have never seen anything like this before. Everything is dusty, some plant life. A couple small woodland creatures do skitter underneath some wiring and cables. And you see what appears to be an elevator shaft in the center of this open area. It looks as though it goes up towards the head.
Would I be familiar at all with these type of things, like being used in the Empire, or are they just super rare?
Hobbs and Cassius, both of you make a history check with disadvantage.
Okay.
8.
Not much better.
And a
Other
9.
than it resembling a gigantic warforged, you have not heard of anything like this, nor have you seen anything like it.
Oh, shall we keep going?
The elevator
There's something-
seem powered, or is it like manual?
Looking around, it looks as though it would typically require power, but it does appear to be a manual function to it. Kind of a, just in
Emergencies.
case.
Yeah.
That's smart.
But it's big enough for 2 people to board.
Well, I want to go up.
I want to
Oh.
go.
Oh the god.
We don't want to
No.
go.
How
I'll
about
stay
the wizard
back.
comes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mel raises his hand.
Oh, you guys can fight between yourselves.
He backs down and lets Ianthe go.
I'll teach you a new spell after this. Deal?
Deal.
Great. Easy. Going down.
I'm here. And
Yeah,
Cassius,
I'd
don't
like
drop
that.
us.
Do you want me to cast light for us, by the way, Hobbs?
Oh, sure.
But there is a
Just for aesthetic.
the manual function is actually within the elevator itself. You took a
Oh, okay.
pull
So
on
we have
the
to do it
chains.
ourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Nice.
18.
18.
Been rolling really well.
It takes you a bit, and chains are a bit rusted, but you do manage to pull yourself up to various levels. It seems little offshoots for being able to manage this giant machine. And then finally, you guys arrive at the head, where you do see where there's plenty of sunlight coming in from the missing eye. And you see again where nature has just overtaken this whole, which you can only assume is some sort of control room. Very
So,
old, dusted. As you guys come up, you do see a bunch of birds and more little wooden creatures fly out of the
You
broken
wanna
eye, various holes.
Do you
It's
want
more
to
like
see
a-
if there's a manual around here?
yes.
Like an operating thing for like anybody who might have been staring at it in case they wanted to look around and check things out again.
That sounds great.
Both of you go and make an investigation check.
Yes.
So it's more like a machine than a
Correct.
warforged.
Correct.
Okay.
The look of it is warforged on the outside, but the inside it's controlled.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19 and 20, dang. As you guys are looking around,
Stuff we're good at.
you do find what appears to be a kind of repair manual sort of thing. But judging by the deterioration and just the state of this giant in general, it is unreadable, unlegible and it appears that most of it has been ripped apart by little critters for nesting.
Fair.
But you do see on the harder cover that it says Operator's Guide to the Colossal Golem. And you do see a date that harkens back to the War of the Lich.
Oh,
Thing's old.
A time before
would I?
magic was nearly wiped from the face of Anqkorveil, and given a lot of the designs that you have seen, Hobbs, this would definitely ping you off that this was definitely made by dwarves.
Cool.
So, what were you saying, Anna?
Would I know anything? Would I have learned anything about the War of the Lich that might have mentioned anything about colossal golems being used?
Make a history check with disadvantage, because I've given you guys a couple checks already.
Story.
Eight.
Yes.
You know that desperate times and war is a very good influencer for making some crazy shit. And Hobbs sharing this is made by dwarves. That this was probably used to fight the Lich King's army.
Can we, either here or on some of the offshoots, can I look for anything that looks like it may still be easily fixed and functional? Whether that's, tiny machines or...
A lot of this would take a lot of time to repair, but from your investigation check, I would say that you were looking down to the elevator shaft to see if you noticed anything. You do notice that in the chest there appears to be some area where everything seems to connect to. If you guys would like to, you can head down to that level.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I would like Veronica to make an investigation check with advantage.
Ooh, more buttons. Let's use this +0.
17. Keep an eye on Limber and patrolling the area. Limber seems to be kind of more in its element with hunting in a sense. Patrolling. Thankfully, so far you don't... Nothing pinging either of you guys, aside from the occasional animals. But nothing odd. Nothing to worry about,
Okay.
what you can tell.
But Vomni will also be sort of using the goblin word for good and sort of like trying to stroke Limber now. There's just the two of them. There's a lot less crowd.
Limber is borderline dragging you, sniffing around, just scouting out the area in this clearing.
Oh, fair
Been
enough.
bored.
Read up.
But for those of you
Yeah,
who are
I'll,
still in the... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I'll take the muzzle off so we can have a proper sniff. But no,
Alright.
that's not much.
As you take off the muzzle, he rips off your hand. I'm joking.
Good. Good
It,
boy.
gladly accepts you removing the muzzle. But those of you inside on the lower level at the entrance, I would like you two to make a perception check. Cassius and here.
Perception?
That one.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we left Mel with you.
Yeah,
Again.
Mel's saving
Yep.
our asses again.
That was the most perceptive kid.
I blame it on my height, my perception,
Mel's
that's
about
what
to
I'm
I'm busy just like waving the magic sword in the air like a sparkler.
writing letters.
It is
Yeah.
making a very nice glow, and it is actually helping Mel look around. Because it's dark in here, so technically he actually got a 2 because he is a human.
Mm.
Uh,
Yep.
So,
So 9 would be our best bet.
yeah, that would definitely be it.
Oh.
Boy, you guys suck.
Gosh. Imagine not having dark vision, gosh.
I mean, you have dark vision, but doesn't mean you have good perception.
Nah.
Too busy telling stories about
Yeah.
killing ogres all by himself.
Mm, exactly.
You guys remember that time I took out that ogre? Yeah, me too. Pro times, man. Pro times.
Like yesterday, man. Shut up.
Actually, the day before yesterday.
Fine.
Damn, I need to kill more cool stuff sooner. Keep up my
I know time.
rep.
But you guys kind of look around this huge mess that has been overtaken with time. Up top, the top's Ianthe. You two
Yes.
in the elevator lay yourself down to this what seems to be central point. And you go ahead and make another investigation check.
Okie dokie.
Obviously, you'll have advantage. 24.
Cool.
Looking around, this does seem to be the source of power, or where the source of power would be. But you do see a large open area in the center, where there appears to be 4 large prongs that would typically hold something, but whatever it's holding is no longer there. And the size of this thing would probably be about the size of a little bigger than Limber.
Wow.
So whatever this thing is, it's pretty big that's powering this, but whatever it was is no longer here.
There's nothing like personal chests or supply crates or anything in this area.
Looking around, it seems that this place has been picked clean, as you do find some chests, but they are open. Nothing but a couple of scraps of now what is animal nesting.
Yeah.
You also do find some graffiti.
Know what that says.
Looking around, it does appear that people know about this thing, or at least a couple people do. What appears to be some teenagers. Have kind of made this place come to this place every now and then. It's kind of like an abandoned building now.
Yeah.
What
Cool.
would you say if we did a little bit of a side quest and started looking for things that could power colossal golems?
I think we'd need more than just a power source, but that would be
That'd be a good start though.
fun.
Because
Can
the
you
overall
imagine this thing
golem is
walking
in pretty
around?
rough shape.
Oh, I just had a hilarious thought. You know how this golem is missing both an eye and a limb?
Yeah.
I feel like it's fate that we have to keep it now.
Well, luckily the limb isn't missing, it's just detached, but it is there.
I mean, Mel's limb is also technically missing. We know where it
Is
is,
this foreshadowing
True.
for Cassius?
or at least where it was.
And oddly enough, I didn't think about it, but it is the same hand and same eye. Not that did not
It
click in my
has to be
head.
right, right?
Way
We
to
can-
go.
We can always. There has to be a library around here somewhere that has stuff about giant, colossal golems. I mean, like, you can't really hide this stuff, can you?
Judging by the graffiti and everything, it doesn't look like it was meant to be hidden, or at least it's
Yeah.
been found. At least prior to you guys.
Probably is
Unless-
something written about it.
Yeah.
It'd be
Something to think
really
about.
It'd be just really interesting to see how it works. I mean, why did people just not fix it?
Like a Megazord from Power Rangers. As we're all sitting in the
Yeah,
command deck
like,
having to strike
you have-
poses.
I want one now.
Probably just, not much use for giant war golems.
We could use it to take over other countries.
Is that a thing you want to do?
No, it's just like if people know how to make them, why wouldn't they make more of them?
People don't abuse them.
Well,
Hobbs, you would know that to power something like this, it would take a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And you're not aware of anything that comes close to being able to power this kind of thing.
we go on a joyride in a colossal golem.
That too.
Just run across the countryside.
Get drunk, drive it, maybe hit a tree.
I would say you hit more than a couple trees.
It's just an entire forest.
I would say just walking through here, there would be a lot of trees getting down.
It'd be really good at catching big birds in the sky because it's so tall. You know?
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
don't have a grudge against that bird.
That is probably what these golems are made for, catching giant asshole birds.
Yeah, and like fixing on people who's
So many
actually using like
other-
horse-drawn wagons and stuff. Like, and be strolling up on your big old machine thing and just looking down and like, oh, imagine using a wagon. Never.
Look, everybody has cool mounts. The guy had a bear, and we have what? A horse, 2 horses, and a wagon. What if we just rode a colossal golem everywhere? You know? It'd
Yeah.
be so much cooler.
The
Maybe
parts
someday.
vehicle.
You guys do find where there is sleeping quarters in here. It seems like this place is like a small mobile fort.
I don't want to touch any of the bedrolls that might have been here, even if there aren't any. Even if there were any left, I wouldn't touch them. I don't trust. Leave it, waters.
Does anyone else want to do anything? You guys want to stick around more? You guys want to head out?
I'm good.
Should probably leave. Just
Hey,
mark it
Thanks
on the
for
map.
time.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this thing's going anywhere anytime soon.
Mark it on the map.
I'll mark it on the map, yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps on the map is this again?
Alright.
I'm back down the elevator. You
Going
guys
back-
okay down here?
No, just nothing much happening.
Having a
Nothing
jolly
really
old time.
does, yeah, just
You put a
chilling.
dragon in the meantime.
Yeah, I killed one. All by myself.
I just sat back and watched.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Mel
I
did all
can
the
do
work
it this
anyway.
thing now. Nah, I killed it. I just have to pick up all the slack around it.
So, anything else? You guys head back to the wagon.
Yep.
We'll probably head up back to the wagon.
Okay. You guys mark this on your map, and you head back to meet Reggie. You guys were gone for probably about an hour or two. You guys lost a little time. And
Sounds about
upon
right.
returning, just to make sure that you came to the right spot, I would like whoever's heading this to make a survival check.
Not
hit
me
it.
here.
Why not?
Yeah, you got
Cause
your
you're a
Depends how,
terrible
Do
leader.
it.
Depends how investigative Limber's being to if I'm in front, I guess.
Survival, you said? I got it.
I can stop.
There you go.
Hey,
Good job.
Cassius leads you guys to these woods, no problem at all. And upon returning to where the cart should be, you do see Reggie is there with the horses. Everything's fine.
Hello, Reggie.
Hello.
Howdy. So what was that?
I found it. It's a colossal golem.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
I'd say so. Never heard of anything like that. Well, if you guys are ready to go, horses are ready.
Yes,
Lost a bit of
sir.
time, but we can get there.
Sorry,
Oh, no
I
problem.
like investigating things.
Oh no, it sounds like
Really interesting thing.
pretty cool to me.
Yeah, next time when we come back this way, we should go and get ready to see it.
Sounds good to me. I'd like to see it.
Alright.
You guys,
Any weirdos while we were gone?
nah, just a couple travelers. And gave them a wave and everything. No problems. Yep. Slow back up, kiddos. We're heading out.
Road trip.
Reggie younger than me.
Yes.
Yes.
Technically, but
But
he's
yeah.
got that human age on you.
Yeah.
And you're young for an elf.
I am young. I'm very young. I mean, I'm an adult, but I'm young. I'm young. I'm basically a child at this point.
Mentality-wise, I would say that Reggie does have that on you.
Yeah. I think I impose a higher age mentality than Anna does.
Anyways, you guys load back up,
Yeah.
whips the reins,
Gonna
and you
get
guys are back on the road.
99 tankers of ale on the wall. 99 tankers of ale.
Take one down, pass it around.
98 tankers of ale on the wall.
Rest of your day, 2 hours. Well, before you guys would be getting ready to camp out, you guys do see a sign or welcome you to the port of Narakoth. Would you guys like to go into the town, or would you guys like to kind of skirt around it?
We pick up some food. Right? Wait, no, we have enough food, right?
Oh, we
Yes,
got
we
enough
have enough
food,
rations.
but it might be worth heading in anyway. Oh, thinking about it, I don't know where we'd keep Limber and such.
Yeah.
That's not
I
my
mean,
problem.
yeah.
to figure out.
Oh,
I don't think there's currently a reason for us to go in, is there? If we have all this food
Unless you
and
feel like not camping out.
Yeah.
oh, that's fair. We could just
Sleep
head in and out
indoors.
really quickly and hope that nothing happens.
Okay.
Should we do that?
Sure.
So you guys are
Alright,
going in?
that's one yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, look for an inn to stay at. And leave bright and early in the morning.
No getting up to any funky shit. Hopefully.
As you guys begin to approach the town, there's a bit of you see farmhouses, and a bit of farmland here. Passing on by it, you do come to the outer gates of town, where there are 2 guards stationed right outside the door and 1 guard atop the doorway on the wall. You guys begin to pull up. The doors are currently closed. 1 guard raises a hand, motioning for Reggie to stop. 2 guards approach you all. 1 dragonborn, the other a dwarf. Dwarven fella chimes in first. How y'all doing today?
Doing
Crazy
just
to
fine,
town.
thanks.
All fine.
Passing through.
A night's rest.
Fair, fair. Any of y'all military?
No.
Reggie fumbles around in his pocket
Oh, yeah.
and pulls out a little medallion. The dragonborn takes it, looks it over, hands it back. You're good to go. Be on your best behavior.
Yes, sir.
The dragonborn yells up to the guard on the wall. That guard opens the door for you all. Reggie whips the reins. You guys head in. It is pretty dark right now, so there's still some street lights lit. Oh, sorry, street fires lit.
Torches.
Yeah, torches.
Lanterns.
That word. Those are various words that I could not remember for the life of me. But, where are you guys going? What are you doing?
I was just looking for an inn.
Probably a stable.
Yeah.
And then what a stable.
You guys pass
Whoa.
by what appears to be a kind of a community road with some sort of stage and well in the center. Followed by what appears to be at the far end of this area. It does appear to be an inn. Getting closer, you do see that it says the Reef. And judging from the interior, it does appear to be an inn.
Should we walk in?
They have the stables.
There do appear to be stables around back. This is a pretty nice looking place. 3 stories, stone structure. Looks like it's pretty well maintained.
And then we came along.
Burn it all to the
Very
ground.
small. Hey, could it be me? Oh. Looks at Mel.
I'm not touching any sort of magic.
You could easily burn something down with a torch, to be fair.
You guys, Reggie pulls up to the front of the inn. You guys hop out, head inside. We are greeted with a pleasant smell of fish, mostly, but it all smells really nice. And after being on the road all day, you guys can go for a meal. You guys are greeted by a dwarven man. No hair whatsoever, not even eyebrows. Little shorter than Mahir, definitely stockier. He is currently writing in a roster near the door. Ah, good morning. Good morning. Sorry, it's been a long day. Good evening. How can I help you? Want food? Need some beds?
Yes. And some stable space?
Stable space? That's good enough. He looks out the door. That'll be 5 silver for that. And that'll be 4 silver for a bed.
Okay.
Rooms are doubles, by the way.
Okay. Oh, well.
If I were to if I were to give 10 silver for the wagon space, could I ask you accommodate my particular request? I might have a young warg, which might need its own space for everyone's safety.
He's got this look of what the
The
hell on his
muzzle.
face.
Well, it's it got a harness and a muzzle. It's just you know, it's best it's got its own space. It's not aggravated.
Well,
Good dog.
he flips through his roster. We got a little bit of space. We can give him a stall. Keep him chained up good.
Oh, of course, and we're only staying there a short night.
Fair. Just well, for that one warg. Looks out the window. Not that big. We'll do 4 silver for him.
Okay. Finally, we'll pass over 10 anyway, just to be nice for both the wagon and the warg.
Oh, thank you for the tip. And the rest of you?
Alrighty, who's rooming with who?
Well, there are 7 of us. So.
Yes.
I mean,
Alright.
Mel speaks up. I mean, I got a sleeping bag. I could just sleep in someone else's room.
That's- Sure.
Okay.
And he said 4 silver per bed. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hand him
Cool.
4 silver and
So
Yeah, well,
24 silver total.
alright.
manageable for silver.
I'll grab another 4 silver and sort of nudge Cassius. Hey, would you mind bunking up?
of course not. We can share a room.
Well, the Herald pass over 4 silver as well.
Everyone's passing over 4 silver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Reggie will pay for his once he gets in. While someone's paying for him.
I'll pay for the kid actually. The kid can stay with me. His body's not staying with me.
Alright.
Betrayal. Fine. It's
Well, I assumed the kid would be with you. I don't want to make you have to
Look, the kid
decide.
was gonna have a sleeping bag anyway. We could have had a sleeping pretty thing.
I mean, I've slept in way rougher conditions.
We slept outside.
No, we had caves and some buildings. I mean, not the best at all. Anyways, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get some food
Let's go
and
ahead.
go to sleep.
Yes. Leave bright and early after breakfast.
Guys, get some keys to your rooms. Pay up the silver. Reggie takes the wagon to the stalls. Bonnie takes her warg into one of the stalls. And after getting some dinner, you guys head back up and have your long rest. And during that long rest, we'll go ahead and take our 5-minute break.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So, Is anyone wanting to stay here to talk to chat?
I'm just gonna sit around here.
Yeah,
I
I
will
don't
be
have
back
a-
momentarily.
Grab a drink. Yep,
Alright.
same here.
I'll be back. Good luck.
Oh, bye out there. Nathan.
Well, okay, I thought that you were gonna have to like share with Mel anyway. I thought I'd, nudge Cassius.
I feel so betrayed. Could have had
The
a
real question
slumber
is-
party.
But who's Reggie staying with?
Reggie's sleeping alone, probably. Or with a stranger. Never know. Just two guys in and in. I mean, there's 2 beds per room. Maybe he just got a room with a stranger in it.
Or we
Sometimes
push
a big
both beds together, the Lord.
would have been
I mean,
fancy.
we paid him an equal share, right? Do you think he dropped all that off with his family, or is he just like ready to live it up on his last adventure around the world?
No. I don't think he spent any money in front of us. Ugh.
You know, we arrived back and he left to see people, and then he turned up in the morning, right?
Yeah, I need to figure out the next spell I'm gonna teach. Oh, I know what I'm gonna teach the kid. I'm gonna teach the kid dancing lights. Because he's a human, and I need to remember that.
I didn't want to ask this at the time, but is this costing like him money and stuff then? I don't quite know how spells work.
I mean, usually if I was scribing something into the book, it would cost me money. But maybe the fact that I'm teaching him spells I already know. Or
Yeah.
maybe he had supplies on him anyway. I don't know. He's a special kid who's more perceptive than most of the party. He's magic.
There are some good rolls. I don't know if he's rolled below a 15 yet.
I mean, he had rolled low on the disadvantage case.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, so far it's been a 15 and a 16 for the first, well, the first rolls, but the other roll is a 7 and the other roll was a 2.
2.
2! Oh boy. I'm hoping we get out of here really quickly.
I think it'll be fine. I mean,
Yeah, you're a monk.
me and Cassius aren't obviously magic in any way, I don't think. I've got
I'm
my
actually not magical in any way outside of the items I have.
yeah. I've got extra punching and extra healing, which I guess is a bit magic. It's like key.
Yeah. I guess some people could see it like that, yeah.
Very strong in your punches is a good way to get. I have herbs in my hand and they heal people really fast.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if there was anything about that colossal golem that we missed. Golem?
Yeah, well, we're not too far from, what is it, Marble Horse? Or one of the dwarven places, I don't think. So if we want to
Yeah, Marble Horse we're close to.
do some digging there after your grandpa, we could do something like that.
Yeah. I'm outside and I want to explore every shiny thing. Maybe not kill everything, but exploring everything is a good way to do everything.
Yeah, always a good time. Gotta figure out everything that Tyler throws at us.
What's Tyler throwing at us?
Hopefully a double A Colossus Golem battery.
I mean, we're gonna need to get some fancy tents and some supplies and just watch Hobbs as he tinkers with it. Just be
Yeah.
like, you're doing great, babe. Keep working at it, love.
A month-long process to rebuild that stupid thing.
It's
I could paint it.
It's just like getting a vintage car. You know?
Yeah.
It's such a dad thing to do too. Hobbs a suburban dad with his vintage golf. Right in the backyard. Somebody needs to make a barbecue whilst Hobbs just works on it.
Wait, barbecues are that thing as well. Can we chrome pops?
Yes, we can have two dads. Or Bonnie could take up the mom role and do the barbecue.
Did someone mention barbecue?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I can barbecue.
We're talking
got-
about how vintage cars and giant colossal golems are very much alike.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah,
You guys gonna go to
With
Colossal
the
Titan
here's
shows?
no, we can use.
yeah. Really expensive parts that are really hard to find. You don't really want to use it because when you wreck it, it's just gonna hurt you so much. It's rare. It's vintage.
Well,
It's
you're not
mechanical.
wrong. You're not incorrect about it being antique.
Best way
Anyways,
to
is
be.
everyone here?
Yes.
Not here is here.
Road party.
Is me here?
Woo!
Woo woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's woohoo.
Is Mel here?
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Shall I
Okay.
subtract a day of horse feed?
No, they got the they feed them for you.
Nice. Nice.
All right, you guys get ready to meet the day. Head downstairs for some good old breakfast.
Is it fish again?
Yeah, fish again, but they got pancakes and stuff. They
I'm
got your
gonna just eat
typical breakfast
pancakes.
foods. It's just that being that this is a nautical town, it's pretty easy to get some fish.
Fish pancakes.
Yeah, fishy cakes. With fish bacon. And fish syrup.
No.
You guys
I'll get
enjoy
a
your
fish
breakfast.
cake and feed it to Whisper's cat.
Who?
What?
Whisper doesn't exist, Matt.
Oh, okay,
no,
Dead.
it's
She's
You
dead,
broke a
Matt.
person.
And some yeah. Epheus was having a dream. Sorry. Who is that
Wait.
strange lady?
Was he made of rock and
Yeah.
kills everything?
Yep.
Anyways, the food isn't all too great, but it does the job. But you guys, do you want to head out? Do you want to look around town? What you want to do?
Head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. I don't really want to stay too.
You guys pack up your things, head back out to the stables, and I want someone to roll me a d4.
Ooh.
I'll just look whatever the first one that comes up. If I hear
Four.
with
That's
the
a good
four,
number.
Oh.
Four.
Boy.
Double 4.
Double
would
4,
like-
definitely 4.
I would like Mahir to roll for me again.
Oh, a 4.
Yep.
D4. Alrighty. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll something other than
All
a
the
4,
fours.
please. Because 4 is reroll.
Roll
Oh my
No.
god,
Oh.
you stop with the 4s.
Only 4.
Would you like another roll, Nate?
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again.
Four.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what,
5,
Mahir, you're not rolling Cassius, you roll.
Hey!
I swear to get a 4.
4.
3,
Hey.
it's something.
Yes.
Okay,
Insulted.
now. Huh. I could be mean and let Mahir roll again. Because I know he's going to get a 4.
Don't let him.
Do it.
Mahir, you want to roll?
Yeah, let's go.
Roll a D4 for me.
It's another
Three.
free.
Oh,
Okay, that was actually
And
the
next
worst one.
Another free.
I lied.
See, I get the worst one each time. No.
All
Or
right,
dead.
this is
Well-
gonna be great.
We're not dead, but the Fate
Donut
member got
monsters.
Sadly, due to the power outage last night, I did not get to make any sort of map. So if there ends up being a combat, welcome to Theater of the Mind, everyone. But you don't gotta worry about it. He rolled a 3.
Everything's fine.
You guys pack up, load up the wagon, load up your warg. You guys begin making your way from the inn back towards the main gate, where the morning is already busy here. You see several groups of soldiers moving around the city, or town. Sorry. You also see tons of merchants going about their day, civilians doing their thing. See ships at the docks going in and out, along with various military vessels. And along the community square, where you had saw the stage and well, you do see where there appears to be people upon the stage addressing groups of passerby. All of you make a perception check.
Perception. Oh, nice.
Hobbs, you two notice one of the speakers coming up to the stage after the previous halfling steps down. He is accompanied by 2 others who stand towards the back. A dragonborn and a tiefling. But the person that steps up to the front appears to be a half-orc woman. Light, desaturated green skin, black hair, braided back, and fairly nice robes that appear to be tied at various points to keep from being too loose, wrapped around her forearms and everything. As she begins to address the crowd, Veronica, you notice the peculiar about this woman's skin. You swear you see pulses of faint blue going through her veins.
Huh.
Those of you that I mentioned that noticed who is coming up the stage, you do hear a bit of what she's saying as you pass by. Arcane friends, those that would be called monsters, we welcome you. We welcome you to the House of Faint. South of the Empire, a new nation is forming that will not stand to belittle those who would have magic in a world that was once teeming with it. But now we are too scared to let even slaves fight back. Please, my name is Shank. She looks around. I will be escorted out of the city shortly, but find me, and I will help you. Lord Faint will help you. And you guys see various soldiers approaching this woman and the two individuals that are at her back. They are escorted off stage. About that time, Veronica, you notice that you're being tailed
Ah,
by two cloaked individuals. One appears to be
uh,
humanish, the thick beard, and the other one appears to be dragonborn. Staying a good distance back, but
okay.
they've been following you since you left the inn.
I'll do my best to sort of get a hushed voice. I think we're being tailed by those two cloaks lot. Don't all turn at once. That would be a bit obvious. But what's the plan? We gonna see if they follow us out of town.
Yeah, just say keep going.
An eye on them.
What's the group, Matt? Matt?
So just keep an eye on them. One eye, exactly.
Reggie takes a glance back, and he's gonna motion for. We'll just say Cassie's sitting closest to him. Motions for him to lean in.
Yep.
Those are mage hunters. Be careful. You might know.
I just nod and whisper to the rest of the group. Yeah, so no magic.
Oh,
I didn't do anything.
didn't do anything.
Well, they're probably here for the other people, but just keep that in mind.
What's the most mundane thing we can do? Should I sneeze? I could sneeze.
You don't even do magic.
Well, I feel like the group innocence. I don't know.
Just keep walking.
What if the only person who ever spoke is the person who can't cast any magic? And it's like, no, I'm not magical. Why would we be chased by mage hunters? You know, that's technically not a lie, right?
Paying attention to these hunters, you have lost track of the half-orc tank.
Ready?
But you do see that the soldiers that were escorting her are also gone, so they took her away somewhere. As you guys approach the gates, the doors are closed. Upon you guys rounding the buildings to approach it, like as soon as you guys round the corner and begin heading straight towards the gates, you see the guard on top look at you and close the gates.
It's just
Yeah.
rude.
If we have to do some talking, should we I don't know, have me or Cassius do it?
Did you say talking or twerking?
Yes.
Talking.
Okay.
Chatting. Chit-chat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
I mean, I can have a look. It'll be fine.
Well-
Who do we get them to open the gates so we can leave? Because I don't like being here right now.
Veronica, take a good glance out of
Ricky.
the corner of your eye. Look back at the hunters. You do see that the Dragonborn has pulled his hood down and has kind of pushed his cloak back. And you do see that there is a crossbow to his back. He has very nice half-plate armor on. So does his comrade, which you can tell underneath his cloak.
Okay.
This dragonborn is white, very big. Around his neck, it's just catching the sunlight and nearly blinding you. And he speaks up. If you don't mind pulling over for a moment.
Oh, we
are
really
Imperial
are.
mage hunters, and you strike us with some oddities.
Sure.
Yes.
No worries.
We are in a hurry, so if you would be quick.
Oh, no problem. You'll be
Yeah.
out of here soon enough.
Vonnie will do her best to make sure Limber's muzzle's on and like he's not gonna start an altercation.
Gonna stand next to Mel, who was a child without a hand.
The
Oddities.
as
Dare.
Reggie pulls the car over to the side of the road, the guard at the top of the wall is looking over you all. He seems to have a heavy crossbow in hand, just in case, not aimed at you or anything, but at the ready. All right. I'd like each of you one at a time to step off the wagon and step to the side here.
Okay.
You all comply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys step off orderly.
Mhm.
And you notice while this is happening, the human figure, while the Dragonborn is keeping an eye on whoever's stepping off, is looking you guys up and down that are standing on the side of the road. He motions
Has there
over.
been any sort of crime recently committed? We were just passing through. We got here last night and just stayed at the end. Is this commonplace here?
Well, we're actually passing through too. We're heading north for a bit of business.
Oh, I see.
But it's our job to look into any sort of oddities. The human figure snaps his fingers towards the Dragonborn and begins forming hand signs. Alright. You all are currently under our custody. We did a bit of scouting last night and found that you all possess magical artifacts. Seems that most of you do, actually.
Is possession of items illegal? Or I thought possession was the legal bit.
Oh, it is quite legal, depending on who you are. And depending on what the items are. You, Mr. Hobgoblin,
Yes, sir.
there seems to be something in your pocket that appears to be magical. Your belt there. You're
I'll
pointing
pull
to your,
out my screwdriver.
Yep.
My all-purpose tool.
Please lay it down in front of you. Set it on the ground. He goes to
Okay.
each of you, pointing out your magical items, demanding that you put them on the ground.
That's a question for the DM.
Yes.
Does he point at my armor and my gun too?
The gun, so long
Or
as it's
do
slung to your
my
back, he doesn't really
infusions?
hate. He
What-
does.
So my
he does point to
infusions
your,
are magical items.
He does point to your infusions. Like anything that's magical on you guys, he points to all of them.
Okay.
So I need to take my armor off and drop my gun.
Sir, I'm a former merchant of Zakara. I've gotten these magical items through trade. Are these being confiscated?
As of right now, no. They're going to be identified.
Oh. Well, then not.
Does he know about the two ones that I haven't taken out my backpack? Like the Tulundazar one and the other one I've got?
Which ones?
Or I've got the one I bought into Lindazar, and the other one I started out with.
Yeah,
I haven't used
anything magical,
Yeah.
he is pointing out to you. So anything with any sort of
Okay.
magic, he's demanding that you put it on the ground.
Is this spell book magic, or is it just a book with magic in it?
We'll get to you in a second.
I hate my life so much.
Veronica, he does point to your mask.
Oh, this thing. Sure. And she'll definitely put it down, along with the tabaxan staff.
Yeah, I'll put
The
my
staff is-
sword and my gem down.
Do you believe the staff is magical?
I had a trader told me that it might be.
Fair enough. I appreciate your honesty. And then he steps over to Ianthe.
It's open book.
Ma'am? You're already skirting some, questions here? With your whole person?
Elf
Just
thing?
motioning to your
I
entirety.
think elves are pretty common.
Elves are common, yes. Not blue elves. Never seen or
Yes.
heard of one. But something that does strike
Well, I
us.
haven't either.
He points to your book.
What about it?
It appears to be an arcane tome.
It's a family heirloom.
Lay it down.
It's all gonna be good. I am.
I'm
we know that
gonna
you
lay
can't
it
use
down. I'm gonna lay it down.
Also,
I'm
is
gonna
Miss
drop it on the ground. I'm not gonna I'm just gonna drop it. I'm not gonna let him even see me bow in any sort of form, even to the ground, because I don't like him. I will murder him the next chance I get.
I'm gonna ask you to take it down a step here, Bucko. Anyways, is your cat out?
No.
Okay.
We would have, the town is well known for being against magic and lawful. I think a magic cat would be a.
Yeah, it would
Issue.
definitely ping some people after you all lay out all your magical items. The Dragonborn kind of goes into a center place of all of these, pulls out a scroll, and begins chanting to himself as the human figure watches over you.
He's
Thanks.
not gonna hurt us with his chanting, is he?
The human figure shakes his head no.
Oh, good. I'm afraid of all this sort of magic stuff.
It takes about 5 minutes for this chanting to complete. Any questions in the meantime?
Oh yeah, there's just those three currently staring at us down with weapons, right? As
Well,
far as we can see.
the Dragonborn is currently reading from a scroll, chanting. The human mage hunter, he's just watching you. He doesn't have a hand on a weapon or anything. He's just standing there, arms crossed, looking at you all. But the guard on the roof does have a on the wall. I mean, does have a heavy crossbow still looking at you all, but he's not aiming it towards you.
Alright. Alright, I'm just keeping track of. There's currently only 3.
Now you do see off in the at the end of the road there are soldiers passing by, but they're not paying attention to you.
Alright.
All right. As the chanting completes, the Dragonborn's eyes glow. A kind of a pale yellow, and he just glances over all the items that you have on the ground.
Hobgoblin,
Yeah.
you seem to have quite the pieces here. Mind telling me it is what you do?
I'm an apprentice artificer under rush from a place called
Lapisi.
my brain. Yep, Lapisi. Thank you.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm bad at this.
Ooh.
He looks at Cassius.
That's an average. 10.
What all do you have laid out? I know you have your sword. Anything else?
Gem.
Gem. Alright. The gem is good to go. Sword seems fine enough. Nothing too odd there. Looks to me here.
Thank you, sir.
Here, what all do you have laid out?
I have 2 wands, one which I started out with, one bought into Lenders. I know the one I started out with is magical.
I could barely hear what you just said. Can you repeat that?
Just 2 wands. The one I started out with in my starting equipment, I think it's a Wand of Smiles, and a one that I bought into Lenders. I don't know if magical or not, but it's there.
Alright, you seem okay. Wand's a bit odd though.
Collector.
Blue, was that up?
He turns to
Cool.
Veronica. Your staff, for your information, does radiate some sort of dormant magic. But it is, as I said, dormant. So that checks out. Your mask, no problem there. And you, Miss Blue Elf. How often do you use this arcane tome?
Not at all, actually. I just keep it as a memento from home. We're on our way to find my grandfather.
Would
so
you mind me
would
looking
it be
through
nice
it for a
to
moment?
on the road? Oh, sure. I can't read any of it.
He looks through it. I need you to make a deception check.
Yeah. Ew.
Ooh.
Oh, why is that? That's a 21. It's at disadvantage for
Oh.
some reason.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm scared.
There are
Yeah.
tall buildings nearby.
I
it's
don't
fine.
like authority.
He walks, after picking it up, he takes a step towards you, looks you dead in the eyes as you say this. He's got a very, intimidating aura to him.
Just stare right back. And then look down at my dress and just kind of fiddle with some loose threads.
He hands you back your book.
Thank you.
Take mind not to go flaunting that thing around. The next hunter might not be so gracious.
Appreciate it.
He whistles up to the guard on the wall. They're good to go. All right. Sorry for the interruption to your day. But I thank you for your compliance.
God.
Safe
See.
trip north.
Yep.
Safe travels to you as well. He puts his cloak back over himself, and they head back into town. And the doors
Let's
open.
leave.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
Pick up my stuff. No.
Mhm.
All right.
God.
You guys get out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Once we're far enough away, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on my hands and the book.
Hey, to be fair, the guy was very clean.
Oh yeah, no, I just feel very much wronged.
We should probably have a system for when that next happens.
I
I'm
cannot
gonna just
believe
take
you were
out
able
my
to bluff your
dagger.
way. Not believe you were able to bluff your way out of that. Good job, young lady.
Apparently I'm good at that.
Is there any way we could have a secret compartment on the wagon that you can't detect magic through or something?
You'd need a lead, or like, you'd need to make it very thick.
Ianthe would know ways, I would say.
Yeah.
So, you just don't have the means to it right now. Unless you think of something.
Going to a shady part of town. Well, we're going to a shady town. We're gonna find something. Shady towns are best towns.
Alright. You guys are back on the road. Congratulations. Arakzar, here we come.
We're not dead.
Yay!
It didn't kill anyone.
Mage hunters didn't
Yay.
attack
Yeah,
you.
but
Guys are jerks.
That was terrifying.
I would just like to say that would have been a very, very difficult fight.
I'm scared.
If it came to a fight.
Tyler, why do you do this to us?
I'm the
Making us
DM.
petrified.
It's in my job description.
I was gonna bump her cat into existence when we're far enough away from town and just use it as a comfort teddy bear.
Yeah, Veronica's probably going to be like holding a mask and remembering everything about it and finding it curious that it's magic.
You guys kind of have a somewhat quiet rest of the trip. Occasionally just idle chit chat, but mostly quiet a little after leaving.
Do you suppose we should have thanked Evandra when we on our way for the fact that we didn't get absolutely murdered by some mage hunters? Is that a thing we should do? Is that how gods work?
Something you can do if you felt like you were blessed with good fortune.
Were you blessed with good fortune?
We're not dead.
Yeah.
Not that every good.
Oh, just so you're aware, he did roll a 19.
Oh my god.
No.
That is scary.
Don't scare me more.
I mean, I could make it worse.
You don't understand. You don't
I was worried
understand
about
how
telling the truth and rolling a 10, so come on.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, he was
No.
grading how dangerous the items could be, and your Hobbs just seemed more like he was telling the truth. But then there's magical book girl here.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, one of my current infusions is the enhanced arcane focus, so that one can be bad.
It can be, but it's a gun, and you're an artificer, so he believed you enough.
Feel ill. We feel ill.
What?
It was a good day not to have the bag of holding out.
There was
Oh God! Just take out your stuff.
you should empty everything. Anyways, after a fairly tense ride, Reggie does kind of try to break the tension a little bit. So, what's the funniest thing you guys ever seen, huh? Anybody?
Oh, I've got a right banger. Me and my mate were once messing around in the dock, and we managed to catch some fish like that swallowed our entire arms, and we chased each other, flapping them at each other. It was a right event.
You went noodling. Oh, I
Right,
haven't done
right,
that
it
since I was a
was-
kid. Or did you steal the fish? I'm not sure. Follow there.
Boy, no, we were noodling.
Oh, okay.
It's nice. It's been a long time since I've been able to mess around in the dock. Maybe we'll catch a river on our journey.
Never noodled.
Yeah. Seems like it would be fun.
Well, Arakzar's another
Is
port
that like-
town.
Is that like an empire thing? Noodling?
It
More
was
of a
it's something
country-esque. But they got about the empire on the lake.
Do you guys have anything like that you did in your childhood that like nobody else might have done, like this noodling thing?
Well, aside from that, it was...
Um,
Or who are you talking to? You're talking to Reggie or Veronica?
I'm just talking to everyone
oh,
who's in the wagon. I'm just curious.
Well, I grew up on a military base. Aside from noodling, I didn't really get to do too much.
Very
Pretty
glad.
strict. Rest of you.
I don't remember being a kid.
Do you wanna? I could. Ah,
How does that work then?
How does what work?
What is your first memory, if you don't mind me asking?
7 years ago, I washed up shore in outside of the village I call home. Yasen Road.
you think you were a pirate?
I hope not.
Cassius,
not?
do you remember throwing anyone overboard at any point?
First, I was never a pirate. I think I would remember throwing over a red hobgoblin like Hobbs here.
I think being a pirate would be pretty cool.
It would have its perks. I wouldn't know, but it would have its perks.
I think we should get Cassius a pirate hat.
oh yeah, complete the picture.
Yeah.
Well, now he doesn't have his red robe.
Yeah,
That's a bit of
boring looking now.
Yeah, he's
Oh, we
just
have to
in
buy him like one of
standard
those big
garb.
leather jacket things like
No.
pirates have.
Now
That's always
I
nice
stand
when
out
people-
even more in this group.
Yeah.
The two of us do great together. You know, the oddities.
Yo,
yeah. That's-
the,
Between
kid-
a man without an eye, a kid without an arm, the red guy, and the blue girl. We're doing great.
Speaking of
We just
doing
need
great,
you freaking. Oh boy. Oh no.
as you guys begin to crest the hill, you see what appears to be a tree in the road. And more notable than the tree in the road, you see what appears to be a small mountain of a man. When I say small mountain of a man, I mean it's a giant.
Shit.
Ah,
It appears to be a hill giant, one with which Cassius would be aware of, as well as Mahira being heard of, Reggie being familiar with as well. Reggie, upon seeing the hill giant just sitting on the side of the road next to this log, and he stops and backs up the horses. Now what?
Um,
Are giants bad?
I haven't met a
I've
good
never
one.
seen one before.
Well, Mel, you spoke to the troll. Do you think you can have a word with this awfully large fella?
I can try, but hill giants are really stupid.
They like shiny things.
Uh, Mostly edible things, but I'm sure they like their shiny stuff.
Oh. Hmm.
Well,
We're friends. We could always use a hill
we
giant.
could try to find some smelly rations and lead them off the road while the horses pass.
We have a walk, right?
We're not feeding the giant the work.
Wow, Mahir. Wow.
How? No.
Maybe we should feed him a dwarf.
I'm sure Mahir could handle a giant all by
Oh,
himself.
yeah.
After all, he handled an ogre and a pack of goblins and God knows what else.
Yeah.
And the dragon most
Dragon that
recently.
time. Yeah, exactly. Easy.
Okay,
Well,
boss
I
man.
reckon.
I can try talking to him. You guys better be ready just in case.
Vonnie will try to grab like some really smelly rations that she assumes a giant would like, and sort of like holds them in her hand, ready to run into the woods to sort of like distract the giant if the horse doesn't get by.
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh, lovely. I think that's the bad one. Oh, well, I pressed it.
Yeah, these rations will be
Six.
distracting enough.
Okay, got it.
I would like to take 3 marbles out of my bag and light them all up.
Okay.
So everything I had. The goblin's armor and my note to Drush are gone. As
All right.
I'm gonna stand by Mel just in case he needs help.
Yeah, and I'll have.
I'll go
Fridge
too.
stuff.
I'll be kind of over there with just a gem in my hand.
You guys
Limbo
want
will
Reg
be
to
to the
pull
back of the
forward?
wagon.
I think we'll go without.
Yeah, we'll
The horses.
we'll go and someone can signal Reggie when it's clear.
Who's all going forward? Are you guys going for on foot? Including the wagon here. What's going on?
Be best to leave
Yeah.
the wagon behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking going on foot.
Foot party.
Foot party. Still road party. Let's not call it a foot party.
Yeah, bring on the fetish material.
No. There we go. I think that drowned that out.
Anyways,
Don't give people suggestions.
leaving the wagon behind. Are all of you going?
Yeah, I'll make sure Limber's like tied up at the back of the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning on going.
Those of you that are heading forward. Are you wanting to stop a certain distance away, or you just wanting to go until you are stopped?
Probably best to stop a certain distance. Maybe like
Yeah.
Shouting.
Distance, exactly.
Shouting distance from
shouting
Mel.
distance.
About how far would shouting distance be for you guys, would you say?
40, 50 feet? I don't know.
50
That's
feet
pretty
sounds
close.
good.
Yeah, 50 feet.
How about we
Let's
make it
try that.
60 feet?
How about
like
can't
that
run
extra
60
10?
feet in 2 turns. I've only got little legs.
Okay.
We would be closer to the wagon to run away.
The wagon would be, if you guys are going to be 60 feet, the wagon would roughly be about 100 feet away from you guys.
That's doable, I think. I think that's okay.
Yeah. Not too far.
There's 2 turns.
As you guys begin walking down the road, the giant, you can see, wakes up and grabs a large tree trunk, not the one on the road, but next to him, and gets to his feet. You guys get about 60 feet, and the giant then picks up a boulder next to him and just holds it in his hand. He's got a club in one hand and a rock in the other.
Oh no.
Mel, as you guys
You
are about
wanna do
60
your
feet
thing?
away, Mel steps forward and begins talking in giant. After a moment of
Shit.
deep grumbles, the giant replies with and turns his head, and out from the forest line you see a large creature about a head taller than Hobbs, furry, with a goblinoid face. Pretty lanky.
Hello.
Hello.
The furry creature steps forward in front of the hill giant.
Give us all your valuables and food and we'll let you pass.
All of them?
Did I stutter?
A little bit.
Sort of whispering, Vonnie might say, we could pretend we only have like, 10 rations and see if just giving them that will do it.
I think we're carrying stuff that's visible. They would consider valuable.
Yeah, like
Oh.
my guitar axe. I'd rather
Oh.
buy it than give them
Oh,
that.
yeah. Well, I guess we're taking a more sort of fighting stance then.
We'll also
Yeah.
take a horse.
Take one. No, you won't.
I don't think so.
Well, then you better have valuables enough to let it get you past here.
I have these magic shiny rocks. I'll hold them up.
Hey, what else?
Friendship?
Yeah. Can I telepathically talk to this furry creature?
Yes.
Just in his mind. Alright. If you dare to ask for one more thing from us, I will ruin your life. I will hunt you down. I will tear you apart, and you will never see the light of day again.
Make an intimidation check.
Creepy voice in his head. I do not have good. I would like to re-roll that with my ability, please.
Oh, and you know what that means.
Please. I do know what that means, but we're all together, so it'll be fine
Well,
if it
roll
goes
your
wrong.
intimidation first.
That's a 12, and this is an 18.
Darn. Anyways,
Fine. Anyways.
the furry creature goes over next to the hill giant and pulls out what appears to be a javelin and a mace. Oh, Morning Star, sorry.
Alright, he's
You
gonna
don't
die.
scare me.
Alright. I have this gem here also. Sorry. I have this gem you can take.
Which gym is it?
The gem of brightness. I'm really just trying to get him to walk close and just blinding him.
Throw it over.
No, it's a little too heavy for my weak arms. Could you come over here?
Make a deception check.
Okay.
You'll do
Can I-
fine.
Can I
It'll be
attempt to give
fine.
advantage by nodding profusely?
No, no, sorry, not even I could help you
Oh
out there.
god.
Well, unlucky for you, he got a nat 20 on his insight. He's rolling very well.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Got all my good rolls out.
All right, if you won't throw it. He takes the Morning Star and whacks the shin of the hill giant. We'll throw a rock at you.
Sounds good.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Here's your rock.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Mm,
I need you guys to roll initiative.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have we got a map for this too, or
I'm sorry, I was not able to get the map done last night.
no?
That's fine. Let's roll
Sorry,
some
but-
initiative, guys.
1,000 houses here without power. Great time.
Well, we can still get a big
There's
tracker up, can't we?
Yeah, we can keep track of
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
folks at
such
home,
high
that I don't have a
initiative.
map
That's
done.
so
I'm lazy,
easy.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so lazy that you had a power outage just so you wouldn't have to do work.
Yep.
How dare.
Then someone
Sure,
decided to
great.
hit the breakers in my house and turn off the Wi-Fi for like an hour. As soon as the power came back on.
Wow.
It was quite obviously you. Could I have a tracker for myself,
No.
please? Just.
Did you roll initiative?
You,
You can bring out your your thing.
Yeah, I just remembered how to do that. It took me.
here, why are you upside down?
Oh god.
Put myself upside down because I thought it'd be fun. Now I can't unput myself upside down.
Welcome
Like-
to the panic room.
It's
Well,
Oh,
it's kind of
let's,
like
let's get ready to,
I have too many things out. Whatever.
Let's get ready to be one
hey,
shot, right?
What was? Oh god. Beer.
That was
are a
big.
giant.
I'm not too sure we have the health to survive a
Where is Iron
giant.
Token or is Anna
It'll
being
be
lazy?
fine. We've got Mahir.
We have the here.
Yes.
We
fine.
have Mahir. That's all we need. It's like an anti-giant. So like cancels out. So it's gonna be fine.
We also got Captain Reggie.
when Mahir and the giant.
Captain Reggie's back at the wagon. He's not involved. Sorry, you guys don't have pro player Reggie to back you up with his numerous misses. All right.
Alright.
Luckily enough, the hill giant gets to go first with his
Great.
Nice.
big meaty boulder.
Fucking great.
Roll club together.
Let me change up the music here.
Ooh, music time.
All right, time for a hot tub battle. The hill giant will throw a rock at Cassius, the fella who decided not to throw his rock at him.
Roll low.
Man, I hope you don't die.
Instead of losing an eye, you're gonna lose a head.
You're gonna get
19 to hit.
legend.
That hits.
Yep.
27 bludgeoning damage.
Oh god.
That was a
Well,
good
Phew.
roll. Holy
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, that's an.
crap.
Is that an insta down?
Yeah, that's my exact health bar.
I know.
Well, your
Oh no.
con save for
Oh
wounds.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah, there's 2 saves, right? One for being
That's a
unconscious.
No.
fail, I'm
That's a
pretty
How
sure.
can I make him re-roll that?
Go
I can
again.
make him re-roll that with my reaction.
You
Are
can.
you rolling it?
Oh, and
Yeah.
also,
Alright. And that.
hold on. Before you do that,
Oh,
Cassius got a free one anyways.
Oh,
Oh.
true. Yeah, I did.
that's fair enough.
But sadly, that
That is
did not
luck.
pass. So
That's-
if Ianthe wants to use her ability, now she can.
Yeah. Please. Do that.
Third time's a charm.
20.
Hey!
The charm!
9 into 11 into 20.
Do you want me
There
to
you go,
re-roll
Kat.
that d20?
Okay, you are.
Nah, we'll ignore what you rolled.
I need you to roll one more time. Constitution save.
Oh god.
You are down, but you are conscious.
Okay, down unconscious. That's not too bad.
But you are. But you are in the dying state, so on your turn you will roll. The giant will then move towards you guys. He's just gonna move 20 feet. He's
Of course he is.
he can catch up to you right now, but he's gonna be a slow boy right now. Ianthe?
I don't really have damaging spells, surprisingly. I am just going to cast Toll the Dead on the hill giant. That's what I'm gonna do. DC 14.
It
Oh, he
failed.
failed! Takes 2 necrotic. Just gentle points. First blood. From this side, anyway.
I was about to say, he just got a one shot.
I don't think that's how that works.
I received 27 damage. You received 2 damage.
Fair trade.
Hobbs,
There's only so much I can do.
God.
Mm.
Hobbs, it is your time to shine.
Okay. I will use my action to pull out a little bird figurine, tap it a couple times, and it'll turn into a little mechanical turret bird. And it
Alright.
will shoot at the giant.
Go ahead. That is definitely a hit.
Takes
Oh.
14
Dang.
force damage and is knocked back 5 feet.
Nice.
He is. It's not. It doesn't go by size.
Yeah. Nope.
Damn.
Just.
You just staggered a
That's how we
fucking
get the
hill
Colossus
giant.
Golem back to town.
Yeah.
Well, there's your options.
That's my
Shooting it.
turn.
Cassius,
Oh,
it's your
no.
turn. I
Oh,
need you to make
death
a death
save
save.
time.
14. Okay, you're still
Oh,
conscious.
phew.
You're still down, but you are conscious.
Yeah. 1 success.
You could still do your turn. You can back away. You can do whatever.
Oh, I thought I was like okay.
No, you're conscious. You're just
Yeah,
barely
you're right, you
there.
said that, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just So do I have like 1 health or?
you have 0 health.
Okay.
Like
I guess
if
I'll
you
just
get
back
hit
up then.
again, you automatically fail a death save.
Yeah. crawl away a little bit.
Call half your movement speed.
Yeah.
And if you got any crossbow or anything, you want to take a shot at it, you can. Your disadvantage though.
Well, I had the gem out. I'll try and blind him.
How far away does it need to be?
60 feet.
Within 60 feet. Oh, okay.
That's a good gem.
Yeah, it targets one person for 60 feet or a cone of 30 feet.
Well, he is blind.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Clutch.
And that's it.
Veronica.
Veronica, sort of forgetting that she had the rations in her hand as a peace offering, just sort of drops them to the floor and charges forward in a sort of slight blind rage. And she'll go for a sort of like, as the blindness hits, a sort of harming necrotic sucker punch as an action, and will bonus action flurry of blows. So getting lots of hits in there. So we'll do it's advantage because of
Yeah, I'm about
blind,
to
right?
post the condition
Yes,
again.
24, that's it.
So that's 5, and then it adds another 5 necrotic damage,
Hit him good.
and then we go for the 2 bonus action attacks. 17 and a 14 to hit.
Both hit.
For an additional 7 plus 3 is 15 damage.
Dang.
So
Good
25 overall. And yeah, I'll just sort of stand next to him.
Here.
On my turn, I'm gonna run over to Cassius and try and help him not die. By casting Cure Wounds at 2nd level on him. Oh, that is... Yeah, so I can just do that. So that's 2d8 plus my spellcasting mod. So it's 8 plus 4. Yeah, 8 plus 4, which is 12 hit points of healing.
Congratulations,
Mr.
Mahir.
Mahir.
You are no longer dying. You are currently
Yeah,
down.
and then I'm gonna
Yes, yes.
turn. I can still give Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, that's your bonus action.
Yeah, then I can. I'm gonna turn to Hops and just give him some reassurance, like, go on, hit him again, just like that, and we'll be fine. You got this. And I'll just give him a Bardic Inspiration. One of the Bardic Inspiration does.
Hobbs, you are so inspired.
You are. I am
Yes.
so inspired.
The
Just
most
do it, just do it again.
inspired.
Just do it again. Just do it again.
Speaking of inspired,
um,
Bugbear's turn.
that's my turn.
Oh no.
Come at me, bro.
There's going to be a javelin flying towards the hobgoblin that just shot his buddy.
Okay, fine.
I'm glad it's not me.
It's a 14 to hit. Right side of that on DM.
That misses.
Dang. What a shame.
Mm.
I mean,
Thank
good job, man.
You're already down, Cassius, immediately.
Darn, I wanted 3 dead now. Anyway, that's
BPK.
his turn.
BPK.
It's
not
Nell's
a
turn.
hot tub party without some burning.
He's going to back up behind Ianthe and Hobbs. And he is going to cast. He's going to cast Firebolt. Hey, he hit.
It's a good one.
Nice.
8 fire damage. He's doing good for a boy missing a hand.
Doing great.
Fighting a fucking kill giant. Anyways, Hill Giant's turn. He makes the save after his turn, correct, Cassius?
Yeah, after his turn.
Knowing he just got punched in the leg and stomach a couple times, he's going to begin swinging in your general direction, Veronica.
Yep. Yep.
To disadvantage.
Let's see how well
17.
this goes. No, that hits. So I'm probably down.
21 bludgeoning damage.
Yes. That's one more than my health. If I'd rolled average health, I'd be fine. But no, I didn't. So I'm down.
I need you to make a con save. See if you have any
Yeah.
wounds.
Con save. 14.
You just passed. I need you to make one more con save. See if you stay conscious. You are
18.
conscious. So you get to see as the Hill Giant wants to push you.
Oh.
And
It's,
not knowing
yeah.
what's happening, he's going to take another swing. They're going to say he has a -1 to this roll because you are prone now.
Mhm. Oh, that one misses.
12 to hit. Okay, that's his turn.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ianthe?
Right, Mel, stay safe, and I'm just gonna walk a couple feet forward before bonus action casting Misty Step to get closer to both the goblinoid and the hill giant.
Okay. Where are you teleporting to?
Yeah.
Behind, in front.
Actually, I want to get like right in front of them to the side, away from the big group, and so that they'd move up. Yeah. Maybe not that close, just like maybe 5 steps away from the hill giant. Right, thank you very much. Alright, roll a d20. That's an 11. And
Just real quick, instead of using Mystic Step, you could have ran there if you wanted to.
yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Okay, making sure.
Alright, and I'm just going to shout very loudly at them to come at me, and hope they come at me. Sure is it's gonna be a tank. Alright,
Arakzar.
and I'm just gonna stay put where I am.
Hobbs, your wizard just moved closer to them, but you're
This is a
inspired. You got
crazy
this.
person.
You got this, scrub.
I will. I will load my musket. Make some funny hand symbols and touch the runes on the dock and shoot a catapult at the hill giant.
All right. 14. Go ahead. Well, he's a dexterous one, and he's blind. 3.
He takes
21
21
bludgeoning
bludgeoning
Damn.
damage.
Damn.
Damn.
Solid.
How's
I
he
need to pick
looking?
up some
He
damn
is
stuff.
not looking good.
Okay, good. I will bonus action bird shoot him.
Go right ahead. That's a hit.
15.
Artificers are amazing.
For 8 damage, and he's pushed back 5 feet.
All right. I'm
That
guessing
is
that completes
my
Hobbs'
turn.
turn.
Yep.
Cassius,
All
you
done.
are prone still, but you're not dying, which is always nice.
Yeah, feels good. I'll get up. Just, I'll now attempt to blind the bugbear.
Hold on 1 second. I did forget to roll the con save for Hill Giant real quick.
Oh yeah, he gets that.
14.
Just shy, 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Alright.
and
Bugbear.
then I will yell in the bugbear's exact voice and accent. Swing to the left! Swing to the left, that's where they are! And maybe he'll swing at his own friend.
Well, technically it's to the right.
The hill giants left.
Yeah,
Oh.
the hill giant's left.
Oh, okay. There's 11. Make a
Bugbear's
deception check
blind.
with advantage.
Yay.
Okay.
16. Pretty sure this guy's stupid. Yep, he's stupid.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Veronica, I need you to make a death save.
Yep,
You have fallen
that's
unconscious.
a fail. Okay.
Here it is your turn. Mahir. Are you Mahir?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Men not here.
Boy.
Am I within running distance to Veronica?
Uh,
Or
she is about 35 feet away from you.
oh,
Or
crap.
closer to 40 because you have to move it back to help cast it.
Yeah, that's interesting. In that case,
But you do see that the
I'm
bugbear
going
and giant are
to-
both blind.
that's good. In that, yeah, I'm going
Did you only have
to.
cure wounds? Or did you also have healing?
I do have healing word which I will use now, so I'm going to use my healing word to just start shouting some words towards Bunny in order to try and get her back on her feet, just like, you know, stop bleeding, get up, things like that, you know, and hopefully
But in
that'll
song
help
form,
her a
correct?
bit. You know, at first level too. So I think that's 1d4 plus my spellcast ability. So 5
Nah.
points.
Hey, it's something.
It is something.
Veronica,
Five.
Oh,
And
you
then
hear the encouraging words of Mahir through the darkness. And as you begin to open your eyes, all you see above you is the heel giant just swinging away in the air. And you see the bugbear doing the same.
then I guess I'm just gonna. I mean, dash to be next to Bunny. I won't get too close because I don't want to die.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Bugbear's turn. He saw last place Ianthe was. So he is going to run that direction. I'm going to see if he tripped over anything real quick. I would say he passes that. And he is going to make a dex. He's going to use a Morning Star to attack Ianthe with. 8.
That misses.
Wizard tank go.
Wizard tank go.
Yeah.
It is Mel's turn. Mel is going to cast. Got such a wide variety of tools, so he's just going to cast Firebolt again on the giant.
It worked last time, so
Or
why not?
fire.
Wait.
Well, giant's turn. Let's see if he would have noticed Bugbear moving this direction.
on the left.
He's going to take a swing at the Bugbear.
Thank God for you.
One piece.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
15 bludgeoning damage. He's going to make a con save. He passes. And the hill giant's going to take another swing. 18. This poor bugbear. 25.
What is he? He gets like +8
Yeah.
to swing. Wow.
As soon as he hits the bugbear gets buffered into a tree. The hill giant, hearing this and the tree rattling, is just going to take right arm up above his head and smash straight down onto the head of the bugbear. Now he's more like a...
Good job, yes.
You know whenever you're in a car and you hit a bug? It kind of looks
Ooh,
like
yeah.
that now.
Gross.
And knowing that he hit something, the hill giant, proud of himself, is going to yell in Goblin, "Got him!" And that is his turn, so he's
I
going
love
to make
this
a
game.
con save. 20. As he says
no.
that, he rubs his eyes and picks up his club, noticing what he just did. He angry. He very angry.
Oh, God.
He lets out a yell
This
and
is like
he looks
a
straight
mercy.
towards
This one,
Ianthe.
you know?
Lovely.
But it's Ianthe's turn now. And this
Alrighty.
hill giant doesn't look very
now
good.
Alright. Now that his attention is on me, I'm going to keep taunting him and move a couple feet back so he follows me instead of going towards everybody else. So let's say I'm gonna move around like 30 feet in front of him, like so.
Okay.
So that I'm
There would
facing
be-
his side.
There will be woods there, so you can kind of hide in there if you want to.
Oh no, I'm not hiding. He needs to see me.
Okay.
I can't let any of you guys get hit.
Okay.
And I'm just going to cast Toll the Dead for good measure, just so that it can hurt him more. If it hurts him more, and if it doesn't, it's just gonna distract. No, it's gonna hurt him.
7 damage.
5 damage. That's just 5.
Well, he's
that's
damaged.
that's depending on.
It's,
Yeah.
It's 2.
it's 2, yeah,
Yeah.
because the first roll they're not hurt.
Alright. Alright.
So it's
Last end of my turn.
It's the 2.
It's the
If
2.
they're damaged, it's a D12.
Oh,
If they're
okay.
not, it's
Oh, that's
a
fine.
Yeah.
D8.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just need him to follow me.
Okay.
It's
Off
my
turn.
turn then.
Okay. Unload. Do a firebolt first, I guess.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
Nice.
5 fire damage.
Solid
Followed
hit.
up with a ballista shot.
Go ahead. 26. Dude,
26.
you
Dang
rolled
these
below a 20.
rolls. Holy.
No!
Tom,
12
you
force
need
damage. And he's knocked back 5 feet.
Tops.
Yes.
With that blast, as he turns towards Ianthe to get ready to chase her in rage, he hears the musket flintlock pop. Out of the corner of his eye, he sees a firebolt colliding to the side of his head, and as he turns yet again, he sees another blast from your shoulder, and it pierces into his chest, and you hear the cracking of bone. You crack the ribs of this giant as he falls to the ground, dead.
Nice.
Congratulations! You killed the hill giant and bugbear by keeping them blind for most of the fight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Poor guy had to see what he had done.
Cassie's being MVP. Cobbs too.
Trickster
I still-
rogue.
Jewel from dying.
Yes,
Gosh.
thank you
Oh
so
yeah,
much.
it's all about Mahir still.
Yeah.
It is, of course.
Could
like,
not
have
me
done it
until
without
we'd be,
him.
like, dead.
I'm gonna go check on Mel as these guys are talking to each other.
We can't keep getting away with this.
What are you talking
We
about?
are awesome.
Yeah, we are.
That boulder fucking hurt.
Yeah.
The boulder hurt. I got bloody smacked with his club.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
really a tree, to be fair.
Oh.
So if it floats and quacks like a duck,
It's a cannon?
It should be shot with a cannon.
oh, okay. I see.
I feel like I should aggravate enemies more often. I come out of this unscathed.
oh yeah, and I'm glad you were. I'm gonna sit in the wagon for a bit.
Yeah.
Nurse the bludgeoning wounds. Both you and Cassius.
Yep.
Cassius, if you want, I can get a med kit and check us both over.
I would love that.
I would have actually been able to take most of these attacks. Virtuous spells.
It also helps that you have more HP than both of them.
Oh boy.
I've unfortunately rolled
Don't
low.
worry, things will change. I don't want to
Uh,
be a tank wizard.
Just give nice little scritches to my mechanical bird. Tell her how thankful I am for it.
Alrighty.
Is there anything left of the bugbear?
Nothing left of the bugbear.
Okay.
The bugbear is very gone. He is a pulp right now.
Right.
Let's go back to Reggie, I guess.
There. If they've pulled this thing before, there should be a stash somewhere, right?
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, they
probably.
might have not carried it on themselves, but there should be a stash somewhere nearby. If they keep, taking things from travelers on the road by virtue of being a hill giant and a goblinoid of some kind.
Let's go look.
Go on a hunt.
Yeah, I'll
Joke's on you. You're the
keep
first
back
of the
and
day.
watch.
I think people who got hurt very badly should just stay behind and
Go back
Yeah,
to
I'll
the
stay
cart.
behind.
I'll keep an eye on Reggie. Make sure he's staying out of
Safe?
trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Not getting plastered by any boulders.
Yeah.
Veronica and Cassius heading back to the wagon. You see Reggie at the helm of it, just whittling away. Got a piece of wood whittling, ready for you guys to take care of business. Oh,
There you are.
oh, shit! You guys look bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Thought I'd
Let's,
come check up on you.
oh, I'm fine. I made a puppy. Holds up his whittling of a dog.
Yeah, cute. I'll be in the back.
Yeah, you two take it easy.
If you ever get any spare time, Reggie, a whittling of something to give to Limber, might be pretty nice. But yeah, glad to see you all doing good.
Yeah, all's good here. How'd the hell giant go? I guess not
We
horrible.
Cassius is a really amazing gem. That made things a bit easier and managed to trick him to smush the other guy.
Oh,
I maybe want to cover the horse's eyes when we drive by. I don't know how they take to blood.
I mean, they haven't run so far. I mean, you even got tapped by wargs.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sure
sure they're
it'll be
fine.
good then.
Anyways, do rest up. Mel has accompanied you guys back and is going to try to help you guys.
Thanks,
Meanwhile,
buddy.
still in the woods, well, up the road, I would like you three to make an investigation check to find any sort of loot.
Let's go on a search.
Oh, I rolled. Yeah.
17.
I'm a
Hey.
roll.
You did
Here?
a ton of damage.
6. Oh, I rolled a 1.
You did a ton of damage, Cubs,
shit.
don't worry.
I like finding
17.
things.
Finding things is fun.
Ianthe? As
Yes.
you begin looking around, you do notice a kind of recent footpath with similar footprints to that of the bugbear going through the woods. You motion the others to accompany you. And Mahir looks up a little ahead as some of the footprints diverge and finds a small chest along with a pile of various goods.
Good eye, Mahir.
What's there?
Alright, that's back.
Would you like to open the small chest?
Yes,
Oh, do you wanna?
absolutely would.
Alright. Well, I hope
Alright.
you don't get hurt by any kind of traps.
Okay, what kind of
it's fine,
save
won't
was
be a trap.
this? Oh,
It's
that's
actually a
right.
mimic.
That's right. It's not a save. It's money.
Money!
I'll give you guys the full list here in a second, but
Pay
you
them.
guys find 65 gold pieces and 1,250 copper pieces.
Oh boy.
Wow.
A lot of copper.
I guess they eat the silver.
Maybe you just haven't had to hit a silver yet.
It's good for your bones.
Gross.
And in the pile of stuff, there is a carved drinking horn set.
Be good for lunch.
Pretty valuable. Or for actually using, yeah, either way. A silver censer. There's your silver. Some sable boots. A gold rod.
Ooh.
A silver bell. Oh, and a silver mask. There's your silver.
Ooh. Maybe the mask's magic.
There's a list for you
I
guys.
wonder where I can eat them at. Alrighty.
But that is all you guys are able to find regarding anything that would be of any value to you guys.
Alright.
What does the mask look like?
It's fairly plain. It has elven features to it. It looks kind of like a party mask, but just a really expensive party mask.
Okay.
Is it like a top half mask then, like a sort of Venetian thing? Or...
But it is a full mask. It does have that Venetian kind of feel to it. But it is a full silver mask.
Is it bad to ask what are sable boots?
They're made with fur.
Yeah.
Very
they're-
fancy soft fur. I have a matching choker actually.
Do they fit me here by any chance?
They're in the style of Ugg boots.
I have a fine cloth choker trimmed with sable. Ugg boots.
Let me look at my hair one moment.
You would.
Does it go with the axe?
Does it? Yeah, one moment. Let me Google what boots.
Do the
I have
boots
an
go with the
idea what they
axe?
look like, but I just need to remind myself, like,
Dead axe.
The
That
boots are a little
is-
small for your feet. Here,
Oh,
you
it's
got
like a kid.
you actually got some pretty large feet for your size.
yeah, I'm it's fine.
You know what they say about
Okay.
big feet, big egos.
Yeah, please.
That's true.
No uggs.
Big
Small brains.
contributions in battles.
I take
Not
offense
what
to
they
this
say.
um,
Anyways,
Ah.
you guys gonna take all this stuff with you?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not sure what all those sounds were, but I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys gather up all these materials, coins, and that Reggie has pulled up to the side of the now dead hill giant. It's waiting for you guys as you come to the woods, bearing gifts of many.
Yes. Split the money later
Got
on
stuff.
in chat.
And now,
to
to deal with the log in the road. Would you guys
Oh,
like to have the
yeah.
wagon go through the woods? Or would you guys like to try to move the log?
Why don't we just
Move
slowly
the
burn the
log.
log?
Can I just blow it up?
Just have
I'm
some snacks and
Fine
watch
with
Hobbs
any of these
blow it up.
options.
I'll just. Okay, guys, back up. And I'll just have the bird shoot at it over and over and over again until it's clear.
You guys,
Bonnie,
You
can
have
I
plenty
have
of
one of the
space.
rations?
and
Oh yes, of course. If we're waiting a bit, I could get a fire going.
Oh, I just
After
want
about-
to eat whilst he's blasting that log.
it only takes about 3 strikes.
Yeah, I've some nuts.
It's like 6 seconds, bam, 6 seconds, bam, 6 seconds, bam. And there is enough of this tree gone for you guys to just clear it out of the way and keep on going.
I'll eat the other half of my chocolate bar during that time when we go through.
Fair enough.
Alrighty.
You guys are back to it. Well, can't say everyone's killed a hill giant before. I've only done it once, maybe twice. That was my battalion.
The first one I've ever seen.
Well, you
Oh,
did
that's
a good job.
that's a hill giant. What other sort of giants are there?
Well, around here, there's mainly the hill giant. Stone giants, but they tend to keep themselves a little better. Here there's storm giants in the area, but I'm not too certain about them. And up north and far down south, you got frost giants. So there's other ones too, but that's all the ones I know about. I should probably turn off this combat music.
You're stressing me
There
out,
we go.
Reggie.
I'm sorry, I'm just talking about giants.
I need my 30-minute
Such a
meditation.
thrilling story of giants.
Hmm.
Yeah, hill giants seem to be the
Yeah,
most populous ones. Most annoying. Good job, just
Okay.
a couple of you taking one out. Pat yourselves on the back for that.
I mean, to be fair, it was mostly Cassius and Hobbs doing most of the work.
Oh, well, you two pat yourself on the back then.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
at
we'll
least
execute it
I at
also
least
physically
absorbed
pat
one
yourself
hit.
back.
Yeah, you did great, Vonnie.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it.
Speaking of getting hit and looking like it, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on Bonnie so she doesn't look like she's been hit by a truck.
She's still
Visibly,
got a
just
lot of
physically
cuts and
dead.
bruises and stuff, but she's clean at
But at
least.
least you're clean. You won't get infected.
And Cassius is kind of buddy.
Bonnie's gonna spend the next half an hour. Small man.
I'll take care of him too.
Okay. You demud him.
Demud everybody. And then I'm gonna demud the wagon. At least the surface of it,
Alright.
where we're sitting. Might as well.
Oh, you
Things
do
nice
that.
and clean and bloodless.
The rest of your day goes on. and thankfully quiet. As you guys come down from a hill, you guys are greeted by the sight of the ocean. You ride across a sheer cliff, waves crashing below, sun setting, just enough light to see. You notice a sign. Welcome to Arakzar. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Yay.
Nice.
We're not
Cheers.
We
dead.
made it.
We're
Dead, thanks to
alive.
me.
I was worried at the mention of a hill giant or whether we were just gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
especially after the first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
20,
God.
25 or 27, I think it was.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh.
lot.
That went
The
about as
only
well
time
as I
missed
expected it
was
to.
when I was already dead.
Nope.
I
I need
wasn't
to pick up some
expecting.
sort of damaging spell.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Hobbs to do all the damage there.
Hey,
But,
know
when
what?
I roll
I'm-
well, I can do.
I'm
a
so
ton of
glad my
damage.
Bardic Inspiration die came in so much use.
Your
Yes.
healing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gave it in combat, and I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so useful." And yeah, it was really needed to be used. I really
you
gave
inspired
it to the
him
right
so
person.
much that he didn't even need it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I-
Exactly.
I dealt 25 damage at least. Like
Yeah, you did a quarter of its health.
the turn that I was alive, I used as much ki. as
Yeah.
I
I think I dealt 4.
Dang.
I ran in knowing that dodging probably won't make a difference.
I don't know. Dodging would have definitely helped. I mean, Cassie would have missed.
I think
Ow.
it hit me when it was going to hit me anyway.
Yeah, it definitely would have hit you because you got one hit on both hits. Anyways, thank you guys for playing. That was a fun session. Got to
Yeah, it was good.
finally leave town. Got to look for Grandpa. Met an interesting fellow on the road. Found a colossal golem rotting in the woods.
That was fun.
Made it to a port town for a night break. Ran into some mage hunters. That almost went very
that wasn't
badly.
fun.
That was pretty worrying because that was the I marked it deadly encounter.
Oh
Uh,
god!
God.
Yeah.
What was the giant marked as?
Hard, mostly. Kinda deadly,
Oh.
but given how you guys are, it's just hard. I was expecting one or two of you getting down, so that's it. But again, after the mage hunters, they did run into a hill giant and bugbear that made their own little toll road. And aside from two of them getting downed and right back up, you guys just mopped the floor with the hill giant and had the hill giant mop up. Well, someone's gonna have to mop it up. Mop up the bugbear. That was a great job, guys. Great job all around. I'm getting
Was
so
efficient.
excited for more.
I
But
am rolling the d20s more, so we should
Mm.
see that happen soon enough. But to my horror,
yep, I'm just waiting for that net one.
it's gonna be interesting. Oh boy.
I got my finger on the button every time you roll that. I hope you guys enjoyed chilling out in the hot tub for this session.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I needed to soak
Yeah,
my
it
legs.
was chill.
And just to note for everyone,
I'm like,
we're not actually wearing our clothes in the hot tub. It's a hot tub of illusions. So we're actually in our we're actually showing off our fantastic bodies, but you can't see them because of the illusions of clothes. So we're not a bunch of
That's how magic
weirdos
works.
lounging around in clothes in the hot tub.
I mean, that's how disguise self works, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. If I was a mage, never wear any clothes. Just cast disguise self.
No, you
You
always
know?
wear clothes. Always wear clothes.
Yeah, because you're gonna run into that one mage hunter that sees you. You're just saying, is that person not
You
wearing
don't want to
clothes.
have
clothes?
Mage
disguise
armor's
self
enough.
on you. You don't want disguise self on you because you need that spell slot for mage armor. That's how it works.
It would be unfortunate if you had shop to the or your trip to the shop took like an hour and 10 minutes. It's just that last sprint home.
Ooh.
Well, guys, again, thanks for playing. I'm absolutely loving this. And for viewers,
Yes.
thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we will have more come next weekend. Same time.
Yeah,
And of course, we'll have the two Brits versus and their conclusion to their civilization game. Hopefully. Unless one of them needs to fix a car or something.
yeah, not
Yeah.
next Tuesday, but Tuesday after.
Interesting. I might be able to get it to run on my laptop. I hope I can. So, fingers crossed.
And here in about 30 minutes, episode 2 of Adventures in Anqkorveil will be uploaded to YouTube, where you can catch up on that if you wish, or just leave us a like. You don't even have to watch it; just give us a like. We'll take that. Because you know it's going to be great. But aside from that, we're working on the podcast version of the show as well. It's just going to be audio ripped from this, and just export it to wherever we're going. And we're also working on more times to stream. So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But again, thank you, and hope everyone has a good day, good night, wherever you are. And yeah, that's it.
We're going to go raid some other D&D players. So
Oh
if you
yes,
wanna join, that's
stay put
started
for the raid, and whenever we switch over to the raid, be sure to refresh your page, so that way it actually counts towards their new viewers.
Yeah.
Lady.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
everybody.
Hey guys, thanks for listening.
Bye.